You are connected as the host. Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the call-in studio web interface.
Give me a hot second. Come here. Solid debates with super solid. OW Makud Sadiqi. Yep. Go turn off that fan.
You got it.
Thank you. Was you the last one to use it? W Mia for being first. Oh, okay. All right. All right. We're here. We're here. You know. Welcome in. This is another super solid. This is another 4TP Live, for the Proletariat Live. I'm your host, Super Solid. All right. Fucking here. Wait, let me make sure that my fucking look, man. Yo, that Bama was doing a lot, wasn't he? He was doing a lot over there. That guy was doing so much. Okay, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a live goal, okay? When you hit the live goal, you get us on the FYP, you protect the live, and what it tells me about you is that you're the best cartwheeler at your school, and I'm proud of you for that. And you should be proud of yourself, okay? I'm going to restart over here on TikTok. There you go. I told you, what did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And what did I tell you? Exactly what just happened. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. Not the for by Friday. All right. Will do. Will do. Well, I tell you, they send me everything late. Last minute and late. Okay. What is this? All right, we're good to go. I'm just waiting on that email, you know what I mean? What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on, CB? Yeah, I might be the hunker tamer. The hunker? Okay, hunker. WCB. You know what you about to get? An air horn. All right, y'all, listen up to the attention that I'm about to say, okay? The topics are communism, black people can't be racist, all masculinity is toxic. If you disagree, request up over on TikTok or call the call-in line 202-999-3055. Now, hello. Did you take the train that runs underground over here? Holy moly, that guy. What is his, how did he, how? It's been so many years. What is the process? Someone tell me the route. I have a live goal here of 100 roses and something tells me Frolic is about to hit it. So I'm going to reset it after it gets, okay, there it is. W Frolic, I appreciate you. When you hit the live goal, you get us on the FYP. and you protect the live. And what it tells me about you is that you're the best cartwheeler at your school, and I'm proud of you for that. And you should be proud of yourself. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna hit that 200. Okay, go ahead and hit this live goal here, but you can't do it. I bet you can't. I bet you can't hit this live goal. I see you. You're here. I bet you can't hit this live goal. Bet you can't do this one. Ta-da. Is it shareable? Is it shareable? Is it shareable here? You know something. I never want to hear. This whole poor people are poor because they're lazy thing is. Hold on, because I'm getting irritated. All right, the idea. You ever been in the deep end of a pool? You know what I mean? I once saw a guy. No, I'm gonna withhold that. Listen, motherfuckers be working they ass off. They be tired. They ain't got no time. They run around feeling like bad parents, bad spouses, bad partners. Excuse me. Unfulfilled. And me personally, I've never been okay with my identity simply being nigga who works a lot. I've never been okay with that. I've never been okay with my identity just being nothing but nigga who works a bunch. I've never been all right with that. I've never been okay with that, right? That's not a full human experience. It's not a full human experience to just be, yeah, I work a whole bunch. Hey, hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. Have you talked to Boogie? Boogie's here. Well, I know you know he's here, but I wanted you to know that he's here. Okay. It's just I don't know. Maybe it's delusions of grandeur or whatever, but I've just never been okay with just that being the entirety of what I do is going outside, working, coming home, working, going to sleep, going outside, working, coming home, working, going to sleep. I don't understand how people do it. And then you got the folks who they're itching for a vacation because they simply want an experience that isn't working all the damn time. You know what I mean? What is Vanna talking about? You're excusing black people being racist? No, I'm saying black people can't be racist. That's not an excuse. That's a negation. How can I excuse their racism if they can't be racist? You know what I mean? Ja.
Yeah, what you saying? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. When you talk about racism, you're solely speaking about systemic, right?
No.
So what's your definition of racism, or the definition that you're using?
God damn it. There's no way. There's no way.
Every time.
There's no way. Okay. All right. My definition is the structuring and maintenance of a hierarchy based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important.
And what is the physical characteristics that society deems
The texture
important?
of your hair, the breadth of your nose, the fullness of your lips, the color of your skin, the shape of your eyes.
And which one have they, and which specifically, which ones have they deemed
All of
important?
them.
All features.
All of them are important in the classification, yes.
But what kind? What kind? You're just saying hair, eyes. What kind? What type?
It depends on the race. What are you talking about? Is this just your first time hearing this and so you're trying to figure out a way around it? What the fuck is going on with this goddamn...
I'm just trying to kind of understand what you mean. You're saying it's not systemic. It's not systemic.
WU
Black people can't be racist.
Securatron, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Everybody on YouTube, go ahead and like the live. We should have 1 like for everybody that's in the viewership. All right, what's up? Let's close this and see if this helps. What about now? Still lagging? How about now? Yeah, y'all, just saying shit sometimes, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why people are just saying shit.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm live streaming.
Listen, I gotta talk about this claim that black people can't be racist.
Well, just to be clear, I only need people who are here to try and prove me wrong.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
I think that it's kind of a ridiculous claim. Like, how could just explain to me how you think that black people can't be racist? Like,
Your job is to prove me wrong.
Okay, so you're telling me if a black person goes up to a Mexican, calls them whatever Mexican slur they want, and then just beats them up for no reason, that's not racist just because they're Mexican?
No, that's like the least racist you can be on account of Mexican not being a race.
Why do they always pick Mexican?
They do it. They do it with Chinese. They do it with Mexican, and they do it with Jewish people too. I don't know why they do that.
Because nobody likes Jews and Asian.
Oh,
that was fucking weird.
yeah.
You support Israel?
No.
Okay, so then do you like Jews?
Yeah.
It's awesome, bro. Hey, listen. So what's a race?
What an old
Like
thing
what
to say.
race do you want me to use as an example?
This poor kid. Listen, how you just conceded?
I conceded.
Yeah.
Dude, you're so toxically masculine, bro.
Okay.
Are you gay or not?
No.
No.
I'm also taken. I'm flattered, but I'm not interested.
Not yet. I'm working on the gay agenda. I'm trying to one by one gayify my mutuals.
Same.
Next. So.
Same. I agree. That's why I'm trying to get super soiled be gay.
Yeah, no,
Bro.
I'm taken.
Someone commented, Cade, you need aid. Oh, W rhymes. W rhymes. Hey, bro, you should start rapping.
Eventually, we're gonna have to. Well,
right, listen.
I think we're done because.
No. Okay, well,
conceded.
let's continue this. Okay, so what do you consider a race? Like, what are races to you? White and black? That's literally it. Those are the only 2 races.
No.
Okay, so what is another race?
Just to be clear, you need me to teach you what the races are?
Well, you said the Mexican isn't a race. Like,
It's
Spanish.
not.
Correct. It's a nationality, ethnicity, not a race.
Okay, so let's say Asians then. That's a race.
Yes.
Okay, so if you walk up to an Asian
No.
and call him the C word, and then you punch him in the face just because he's Asian, that's not racist?
No, it would be xenophobic, xenophobia.
Dude, what? Bro, okay, wait, so white people can be
assault.
racist though?
Yes.
Bro, this is literally like, this is insane that you're so delusional that you think that black people can't be racist.
Okay, so you told me how you feel about me. I don't really care about that. I just care that you can prove me wrong. Can you prove me wrong?
Well, dude, the thing is, if you don't like agree or at least consider anything that I'm saying, you're never going to be proved wrong. You're just going to keep dismissing everybody that joins the live.
Well, you can't just make claims and then expect us to believe just because you said it. Like,
No, I'm
that's
saying,
not
do you
how that
understand where
works.
I'm coming from? If a black person
Not only
walks up to
that-
a
No.
Chinese or a Japanese or a
don't know what-
Taiwanese person that is
bunch
of
of
Asian descendant
non-races.
and calls them the C word and says, I hate you, you Asian person.
Yeah, not only
punch
that,
him.
but like if you say something correct, we will agree with that.
Is that not correct? It's not. Okay, so if you as a man walk up to an Asian woman and call her the C word, and you were like, I hate you because you're Asian, that's not racist, right?
Oh shoot, that's my bad. Huh?
Hello?
Correct. It's not. No one said it's not bad. It's not racism.
But how isn't that racism? You literally
I
walked up
explained
to
to you
them
what
and
it
called
was.
them
What did
a
I say it
slur
was?
just because they are Asian.
What did I say it was?
You said it was xenophobia. Okay, so then
Or what was
if
the
I'm,
other one?
I don't know what is it?
Xenophobia.
Xenophobia.
Oh, and illiterate? That sucks. Yeah.
Sorry, bro. I'm not used to pronouncing these weird odd names.
It's literally the name of a place, a food.
Thai.
There you go.
I like that name. Listen. All right. But you're just dismissing this. If a black person
I'm not dismissing it. I told
of
you what it
African
was.
descendant
The
What's
answer
those
is
walks
words
up to
no.
an
mean?
Asian person and says, "I hate you, you
The
C
answer
word."
is still no. Like, what are you
I
doing?
literally
How is that
explained it
not
to you.
racist?
Yo, yo,
How
what's
is that
going
not
on?
racist?
What
I
were
would
the
love
words
to.
I used?
I would love to explain.
Okay, so then how, explain to me how a white person can be racist then, because then it's just, if I'm racist towards a black person, then it's just xenophobia, right?
That's how racism is structured.
Bro,
That's how racism is built. Racism isn't built for multiple races to be racist. It's actually kind of silly that y'all think it is.
okay, so only white people can be racist, and every other race can just be xenophobic.
Wait, hold on. Are you not getting the difference? Do you know the difference between xenophobia and racism?
Isn't xenophobia? It's like saying that you notice patterns or blah blah blah, and then you say you don't like that type of race because of that.
No.
Nope. Not even kinda.
Okay, so Ty, explain it to me.
Explain it to you.
Ty, explain it to me if you know.
This is discrimination against people from different countries.
Okay, so that sounds like racism to me, no?
Nope.
That's
So what is
another
okay, so
concession.
Ty,
Immediate
explain
another
racism.
concession.
It's crazy.
Ty, explain racism then. To explain the difference between xenophobia and racism.
Is this just a Q&A? You just need all of these things explained
No,
to
it's
you?
'cause
I'm
you
gonna.
don't know.
I'm
You
just
don't know
gonna.
the difference.
I'm just
You're
gonna
so uneducated.
reiterate that this is a debate.
And you're just asking what all the words mean, friend.
Okay, if you know what it means, Ty, then tell me.
You should already know what these words mean. You're
Okay,
supposed to
but
be
so should
proving me
you, so should
wrong.
you.
Oh,
So-
shit.
so
You
should you,
came
so-
here for a debate, and you're unprepared. I don't know how else to explain this to you.
Bro, oh my gosh. All right, hold up. Let me pull something up real quick.
Yeah. Please do. I encourage you to look up the definitions of the word xenophobia and xenophobia.
Okay, I got you. All right, I'll pull it up since you don't know what it is. Don't worry.
This is Cope.
I'm coping.
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Peculiar. We'll be right with you.
Between
Between xenophobia and racism, what the word xenophobia
yes,
is.
ma'am. I'm opening up right now.
Be right back, y'all. Watch the live real quick.
Okay, so
It's gonna be so
racism
quick.
targets race and ethnicity, while xenophobia targets foreigners and outsiders.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so you're telling me that an Asian, it's not a race, it's just an outsider?
Holy shit! No, bro.
That's literally
Your question
Okay,
was not
racism
race.
targets
Your question is if
racism
black
targets
people
race
were
and ethnicity,
discriminatory.
while xenophobia targets foreigners and outsiders. Okay, so you're dismissing that Asian people, that Asian is a race, that Asia is a race, right?
Asia
No.
is not a race. Asian is a race. Asian people.
Oh, are you a friendly?
Yeah.
Peculiar. Oh, okay. I'm gonna let you down. We're looking for ops. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Whoa, what was that? You drop your hot pocket?
Ew.
You just don't get it, Rose. Chill. All right.
You're a hot pocket.
No offense to people who eat Hot Pockets, but I think they're not real food. They scare me. Why is it
I'm so confused.
He just didn't know what words mean. You know, he just didn't know what any of the words meant, and so he was just struggling to have this conversation. He didn't even know what race was.
I don't get. I don't get it.
Damn!
Scam. You one of them debating pieces of shit.
It's space food. That's so funny. That's exactly how I would. Yeah, that's perfect explanation. Actually, yeah.
Okay, y'all. Support us. Cash App, PayPal links are in the bio. If I can't see this fucking thing here, move out of my way so I can set my gifts. Oh, it won't let me set gifts? Am I not allowed to have gifts anymore?
I think you do. It's just you have to edit it. They kind of moved around the buttons. I also don't know how it looks on Studio.
Low key, I'm gonna restart.
Okay.
All right. Y'all come right back. Come right back. You haven't left me, have you, YouTube? So glad you're here. So glad you're here, YouTube. It was this is bad cope. Sounds like young Will. Oh, Will's still over there? He got permabanned? What? Oh, okay. If you were there while that racist asshat was there, he got permabanned. Nice, I came over here because I was exhausted of him. They just got rid of him. This is bad cope. I don't disagree about us being racist, but we can be bigoted, right? Yes, we can be bigoted. I think sometimes people just go fishing, like they go like, please confirm what I believe, the terrible things I believe about black people. And then I go, no. And then they go, but why? And then I say, because I don't want to. I don't want to, you jive turkey. Y'all, we got a live goal of 100 roses. Every time you hit the live goal, you get us on the FYP, you protect the live, and what it tells me about you is that you're the best cartwheeler at your school, and I'm proud of you for that, and you should be proud of yourself. Tyree request. Also, support me. I do a lot of work here, man. It's hard work. Cash App, PayPal, the links are in the bio. What else are we doing here? Cash App and PayPal. The links are in the bio. Daniela, WU for the $1 dono. I should have read the thing first. Let me slow down, huh? Too many thoughts. Sent a $1 dono for implicit bias test works and what it measures. Did you take the test? Too many thoughts again for $1 dono says next time you're on live, can you explain how the implicit bias test works and what it measures? It measures your implicit bias. the subconscious judgments that you have about people from out groups. That's what it measures. That's what it's out here measuring, y'all. You know what you get, though, for sending the donos? An air horn. Yeah. W Ty also in the chat. Gift Ty. Send Ty some gifts. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just chilling outside, and this gosh, what is happening?
It's 92 out here. Oh, is that chocolate or poop? It's chocolate.
There's this demon that likes to sit outside by my door on my furniture.
Okay. I know this is a random question, but are you guys interested in the Spider-Man movie at all?
Yes, I'm going to see it on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm taking the kids to go see it on Friday. Taking the kiddos to go see it.
I haven't seen a Marvel movie in theaters in a while, so I'm excited for that Marvel movie experience.
I don't like not seeing Tom Holland and Zendaya smooching.
Real.
Just like, hey, why aren't y'all smooching right now?
No, literally, they're so cute. They're so cute together.
They're just standing next to each other. His beard is tentacles like Davy Jones.
Oh, same.
Earlier, I kept saying tentacle mouth, and so
I mean, that's his nickname.
yeah. Legend says they can't disagree more. You don't like Tom Holland and Zendaya together? ¿Por qué no? You know, like it interracial?
¿Por qué no?
You don't like it with the we talking Cthulhu? Yeah. Cthulhu has a tentacle mouth. That's what I've been saying, and everybody was like, "Oh, stop saying tentacle." Nah, bro. Not at all. She your wife for real? Oh, I see. You hating from outside the club. Oh, okay. I get it.
I mean, I am hating because it should be me with Zendaya, but I get it. You know, they met first, you know? And if maybe things were different and I met her first, you know, it would be different. But it's not. I'm okay with that.
Zendaya is a baby. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Not to me. She's older than me.
I don't have, the only crush I got is on my wife, see? But if I had it.
Good answer.
No, I'm about to go looking. I'm about to figure out, is there anybody? No. Sometimes she lets me hold her hand. And I think that's nice.
Gay. You like your wife. It's gay as fuck.
We went out to the harbor. We went out to Old Town on Friday, and I had eaten some Smurf houses. And I was just, I don't know if y'all listen, for as far as the PTSD goes, that shit is top tier. But I was just so incredibly happy. The vibes were all good. There were so many street performers, and there was this family out there that I feel like, what's the name of that spinoff of the Handmaid's Tale?
The Testaments.
The Testaments. There's a little family outside that looked like the Testaments. I think it was going on. You ever seen a group of people and just been like, yeah, that's a cult?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they were playing the shit out of some string instruments. They were playing like the violin and you know, the bass and stuff. And then they had a little boy sitting outside just hitting a little drum, looked like a tambourine. Just with like he had some tassels and he was just hitting the drum with some tassels. I don't know what the fuck was happening. I don't know what his role was, but he needed to be there. Or maybe they just didn't like him and they were just like, just stick him on that drum, give him some tassels and a drum so he can feel included. I don't know. It was terrifying. Is what it, you know what I mean? It's very Duggar type situation going on there. You know, a little 17 and counting type action going on. I don't know. I didn't know. You know how like you can you can understand what's happening, what you're seeing, but you can't understand like what does this mean? Like why is this here? It's not like they were out of place. It's not like, because there's street performers everywhere. It was just confusing. It was just confusing. I don't know. I'm sorry. I was looking at the little kid playing the little drum, and I was like, "Are you safe? Come with me. Do you need to get out? Do you need to get out, little kid? I'll rescue you.
Would you like some candy?
My dad makes me smoke cigarettes if I don't eat my skinny."
Ooh.
I like candy.
Oh, that reminds me of how my great grandmother spoke. I miss her.
You said what?
That's how my great granny spoke.
Oh, just like I got bugs in my pocket. I like bugs.
It's like she's here with me now.
Okay,
She'd
that's
say
what it
that
is. I
all
got
the time.
swing in my pocket. I got swing in my pocket. Yeah, that's pretty much how it was. What is happening, y'all? It's a TikTok. I speak in TikTok.
Same.
Yeah. I speak in TikTok, and it doesn't. It used to be back in the day we all saw the same movies. Like the bro dudes when I was in the army would incessantly, quote Anchorman, right? But we're all saying it because we all saw the movie. Now that same thought process happens, and I speak in TikTok, even though probably none of you have seen the TikToks. You know what I mean? Have any of you seen the? Hold on. Didn't I do it, Kirby? Have y'all seen that one?
I do see that one.
Yeah, that one was lit. Didn't I do it for you?
Oh my.
Hold on, because I got to get it right. Hold on. I can't do it with the headphones on. Didn't I do it for you? Nope, still bad. When all I do is for you, Kirby. Nope, still bad. Still bad. Still bad.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to try again. It's okay.
Oh, Kirby. That's what's going on. My voice is dropping because I'm going through second puberty.
Oh, it's about time.
Yeah. Oh, Charlie. Charlie beat my finger.
Ouch, Charlie. And it's still hurting.
Big Poppy says, 3 of the dumbest takes in human history. Congrats, man. That's a hat trick of ignorance. I'm going to go ahead and mute you and send you an invite to... Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to tell you the request because your invitations are off. I can't send you an invite. But resume live viewers. Invite viewers to join as guests. All right. Well, I don't know why I can't bring you up, but you can put in a request because I guarantee that you can't defeat me. I guarantee you cannot defeat me in a battle of wits when all I do is for you, Kermie.
Number 1. Oh, hello, Big Pop. I'm not going to do that.
Where'd you go?
Oh,
Where'd you go?
go away.
What the fart? Jason Goo.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
Hello.
Perfect. I don't know. Is there like an age requirement for this?
Yeah.
I'm 25. I was born in 2001. Just
Okay.
heads up. Yeah. So I guess the only kind of prompt that I'd like to respond to, at least engage with, is specifically just Black people can't be racist, right? So
Yay!
And from my perspective, I don't know what definition we're using, kind of what structure or framework you guys are working off of. So I'd love to know what that means first, and then we can, have a talk about it.
You know what? Just because I'm so relieved to get away from talking about the definition, well, I'll just work through it with you.
Okay.
Can we agree that society organizes groups into hierarchies sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can we agree that race has been organized as a hierarchy?
Of course, 100%.
Okay. Can we agree that people lower down in the hierarchy cannot be oppressive to those higher up in the hierarchy?
Mm-hmm.
Can we agree that social phenomena only have any, that the meaning of social phenomena, sorry. Can we agree that social phenomena, the meaning behind social phenomena changes depending on your social location?
Yes.
Okay. The social location of black people is from a marginalized stance. Therefore, the performances or behaviors of racial animus do not constitute racism, neither on a macro nor a micro level.
Okay, so we're approaching it more like from like a sociological perspective, where because historically, in terms of like what Black people have gone through systematically, institutionally, from like let's say from a Western perspective, right? In the
Continue
United
to go
States,
through.
yeah, that they
Phenomena.
cannot
Do,
be proponents
do,
of
do, do.
racism.
And even
But
when
I-
they try to imitate it or they do the actions that we associate with racism, the context changes and they don't have the sociological backing for it to mean that it's racism.
Okay, yeah, so I think I kind of understand what you guys are coming from in terms of contextualizing race from like a power dynamic standpoint. So I feel like I might not be the best for this because I pretty much agree with that. I guess I'm more so just on the other side of more so playing semantics and being like, of course, anyone can be individually discriminatory and anyone can be racist, but like I said, that's not super consistent with what you guys would determine as your own definition. So I don't know if I'm the best person to debate this
Okie
because we're
dokie.
debating two different things.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, appreciate it.
No problem. All right, y'all. Cash App, PayPal, support us. Help show your love for us because our labor isn't free. This is labor. We entertain and educate and are awesome. I mean, look at Ty. Check Ty out. What you doing over there, Ty?
Hi.
See?
I'm gardening.
See, send some money to Ty. See?
Yes.
See? Told you. Phenomena. Phenomena. Phenomena.
Do you think that if
Hello?
we let the animals discover seasoning, there would be a war for
between
seasonings?
like squids?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, like, can you imagine if they taste like Cajun shrimp?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like if like some Shih Tzus were to like just be around Lowry's seasoned salt, right? And then some Shar-Peis tasted it for the first time, they would like completely just obliterate those Shih Tzus.
Oh, it's so sad. Oh, there's a bug. Hello. Oh, hi, guest. Ed.
How's y'all's day going?
Really well. Can we
Fine,
ask how old you are?
I am 20 years old.
Okay.
Awesome. What do you disagree with?
Not much, honestly. Are we conflating the definition of racism and oppression? Because I feel you can be racist and not be an oppressor. Like, I feel I
You
could say
think
something.
racism isn't always oppression? It's only oppression sometimes?
I think oppression is a symptom of racism. I feel like you can say things and not
But
have
only
power over.
sometimes. Racism is only oppression sometimes.
Well, you can say something racist towards someone and not have power over them.
Thank you all for the gifts.
Can you use like a racist stereotype and it not oppress the person whose stereotype it is?
I guess I might be wrong, coming at it wrong. I'm talking like actual power, like
Right.
societal power, influential power, like being able to change that person's life. I guess I might be
Which
coming at this wrong.
that's how racism works though.
So if a black man were to say something racist towards a white
No.
man,
Well, we can't say something racist towards a white man.
well, I
You're
see.
begging the question.
I see. We're just not going to agree on this. I'm not going to.
Well, no,
say-
you're begging the question. You say, well, if a black
If a
person
black
is
man
racist,
is racist, is it racist?
yeah, that's you can't do that.
And our claim is
Well-
literally black people can't be racist.
So a black person can't say something defamatory towards the color of a white man's skin?
Sure they
Hello?
can. That's just not racist.
Well, okay. Well, could you educate me on what that would be called then?
Hilarious. Probably.
Racial animus.
No
All right,
purpose
well-
flower, you know?
All right. Well, I'm not trying to argue on here. I really do want to get educated, and I appreciate y'all being cool.
No problem.
Is this racist?
I mean, I don't really take offense to anything, really. So,
I'm not asking if you take offense. I'm asking, do you think this is racist?
I mean, it could be a little bit.
Oh, how?
Saying that,
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna get into this with you. It seems like we
Jordan, did you know you're up here?
Sorry, that was an accident.
I can't hear you.
Jordan's a friendly, so probably not.
Oh. My bad. My bad, Jordan. I didn't mean to let
If you wanted to
you
just
up.
like go do more research on what racism is, that's fine. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with you guys. I'm definitely not an expert on this subject.
okay, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll
Love you.
move on.
I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah.
Boop,
I like this
beep,
picture.
boop, boop, boop. Dude, hey, guess what? We got a live goal of 100 of these little donuts going on up here, all right? If you hit the live goal, you get us on the FYP, you protect the live, and what it tells me about you is that you're the best cartwheeler at your school, and I'm proud of you for that, and you should be proud of yourself. Also, don't forget to support us, all right? Send something to the Cash App, send something to the PayPal. The links are in the bio. Help a family out. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we're not doing well, Ty and I. That's why we stand on the corner and play the violin, and Ty hits a drum with a tassel. It's the thing that happens. Oh, also, I want to listen. There is a lot of how to do about whether or not I am capable of beating up a kangaroo. And I don't understand.
There's no debate. It's just solid being delusional.
I don't think so. I don't think I am delusional, and I'm about to prove it here. And you can see for yourself. And in fact, I would love your support in dispelling the rumor that I can't beat up a kangaroo. If you go to solidcanbeatupakangaroo.com, you will see that there is empirical proof that I can beat up a kangaroo. All right. There it is. And you can show your support for, by spreading the word. If you can get a t-shirt that displays the empirical proof, the empirical evidence that Solid can beat up a kangaroo. Again, if you go to solidcanbeatupakangaroo.com, you can purchase. You can purchase a shirt.
Where do
and
I
support
get the
me.
Team Kangaroo shirt?
Those
Do you
don't
sell
exist.
those too?
Those don't exist because I beat the kangaroo up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I just want to. There it is. 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 I just need everyone to know that.
Okay, just let me know when the Team Kangaroo tee drops.
It won't. It can't. I've made it completely impossible for anyone to even advocate for the kangaroo at this point. And honestly, I won't stand for misinformation. Marcos.
Yo.
Hello. You're here to debate, correct?
I was initially, but I mean, I'm not too fond of you sometimes and the shit that some of you guys say, but
You mean
I'll tell this
kangaroos?
much. No, not the kangaroos, but I respect that argument. But when you did when you did have the debate with no excuses, like I said, I'm not too fond of you and Don Commercer and stuff, but you made me rethink a lot. And You know, I don't normally say this to people I don't really fuck with too much, but I appreciated that perspective and just made me think of shit a little differently. So,
Well, that's amazing. Well, even though you're not too fond of me, I'm going to go ahead and give you an air horn. You
not gonna
know,
hold you too long though, bro. So,
all right, all right, all right. Here's the deal, okay? When we blame people, when we assign moral characteristics to people who bust their ass, I'm sorry, y'all, the working class busts their ass, and for us to assign a moral failing to those who are busting their ass but are still coming up short, it doesn't do anything but make us maybe feel better about our lot in life, and I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. Who else we got going on here? Daniel. Hello, Danny.
Yo,
What's happening? You here
what's
to
up, man?
debate?
Yeah, I just wanted to know what your stance was when you said that all masculinity is toxic. What do you mean by that?
Okie dokie. So here's the deal. Masculinity is the performance of manhood. Man is higher up in a gendered strata, which is oppressive to people not in that strata. And so to be oppressive is toxic. Therefore, masculinity is toxic.
Okay, so like, what are your traits that describe masculinity? Like, what would you say masculinity is?
Just
You're
the
basically just saying it's because
just the
we're males.
performance of manhood.
I know, but like, what's like an example of that? Like, just because we're males, we're masculine. Does that
People
mean
do
like
lots of stuff to perform their manhood.
so? Like, being a boxer is masculine.
Say it again.
So being a boxer is masculine.
Depending on the society, yeah.
So like Floyd Mayweather, he's masculine.
Depending on the society, yeah.
What do you mean society? Like,
Yeah, society, social conceptualizations of gender roles and expectations change per society, and so there are different ideas about what is masculine depending on the society. However, none of that is relevant if we were to say chewing on your toenails is masculine. Either way, it's the performance of manhood. If we were to say giving a school bus full of orphans, candy was masculine, it's still the performance of membership to an oppressor class. And so that's why we deem it toxic.
okay. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me, but I see where you're coming from.
Okay.
Okay, what do you mean by W communism? You don't like capitalism?
No, I think capitalism is inherently exploitative.
Why is that? Why is communism better?
Communism is better because it's not capitalism.
Okay, but like, what is communism?
The antithesis to capitalism.
He make no sense.
I told the truth, but I wanted to make sure that this didn't turn into like this whole prove to me what I'm never going to accept anyway type of exercise. I don't care. Yeah, the majority of people on TikTok, when I first got to the app, my entire debate style was Socratic. Like I just asked, the fuck?
Hello?
How'd you get here?
I got invited up.
Why?
I think because I called your rhetoric
You good?
stupid.
All right, for sure. You said what?
He was disagreeing in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, to be specific, I said it was pathetic, your ideology. Thank you.
What ideology is pathetic?
Well, your masculinity, it actually doesn't have any substantive foundation.
So you don't think that man is higher up in a social hierarchy?
Well, you can't even have a definition based on your ideology. You said by society it differs. So
Wait, do you disagree that social conceptualizations of roles change per society? You don't agree to that?
I think they can, but masculinity has a pretty solid global definition.
It does
And
not.
I'd invite you to tell me where it differs.
Yeah, Roman conceptualizations, Greek conceptualizations of manhood were different than Spartan conceptualizations of manhood.
Okay, can you give me a modern example where we all identify with
So
masculinity?
we're moving the goalpost?
Nope.
Oh, okay, all right.
Masculinity.
Yeah, so
can change,
in some
sure,
cultures,
but when did you
Oh, okay,
specify it
go
was
ahead.
over all time? Thank you. When
In
did you
some-
specify it was across all time?
Oh, okay. It's just you asked for a thing and I was trying to give you the thing.
Okay, so you didn't listen to what I just said, so you could say that. What thing did you want to give me?
Yeah, just in some cultures, artistry is not considered masculine, but in other cultures, artistry is considered masculine. In some
In the modern
cultures,
day?
yeah, like in some cultures, the word for moon is masculine.
No, hold on.
But the word for
What
moon,
cultures- hold
like the
on.
word for moon in Spanish is
I'm not going to let you get away
feminine.
from that. Which cultures specifically consider artistry masculine and which ones don't?
I don't
Do
know.
you have this distinction? Oh, so you're just pulling this out of your ass?
Oh, do you have any evidence that they don't?
Yeah, I think across the board, it's
Okay.
you
Do
know,
you think
subjective,
that,
right?
do you think
So
that
what you're
that
saying
ballet
society
dancers
has a
are masculine?
general- What you're saying is society
ballet
has
a masculine
general
dance?
Perception of masculine.
Is
You have
ballet a
examples.
masculine dance?
What's that?
Is ballet a masculine dance?
It can be.
It can be?
Up to the communities, right?
Okay. So I got teased for dancing ballet for no reason.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
No, I'm asking you.
What are you asking?
Was I teased for dancing ballet for no reason?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh, okay. Why would they say
I prefer not to.
why
work
would
with
they laugh
anecdotes
about
'cause I
my
can't really
hold on,
speak
just
to your
real quick,
character, why they would say something.
Why would they call me a ballerina?
They may not be educated on the proper terminology.
Okay, all right. So remember
I'm
earlier
not.
when you were
What's-
trying
what's
to
the
accuse me
terminology
of
for a
being
male
disingenuous and pulling stuff out of my ass?
I don't know. I don't know the proper term for a male ballerina
Just real
either.
quick, just real quick.
What's up?
Remember earlier when you were accusing me of pulling stuff out of my ass and being disingenuous?
Yeah, you still haven't really
Okay,
proved that
all right,
wrong.
all right. So then you trying to pretend like you don't know that in America we consider ballet to be a feminine dance, and that we chide men who are ballet dancers for dancing ballet, right? You pretending like that's not right?
Depends on which society you're talking about, right?
Exactly. Because in Russia,
So I can't.
men
know
who dance
based on what
ballet.
society we're
Oh, I'm so
talking
sorry. I'm sorry. In Russia, men who dance ballet are lauded as very masculine. They're
Right, that's
considered
why I said I
extremely
don't know
masculine
why. That's why I said I don't know why though.
because, per the society, roles and conceptualizations of those roles will change.
But you didn't tell me you went to do ballet in America or Russia, so I couldn't know what the difference was without knowing the society, right?
That's bullshit.
That's your ideology.
That's bullshit.
Oh, so your ideology is bullshit.
So that's
Thank
the
you
first
very
thing-
much.
that's the-
so
no,
we could
what the
establish we're
fuck?
speaking about masculinity in America.
All right,
right?
that was I just need you to acknowledge how fucking weak that was. The fuck? Like you do realize that was super duper weak, right? All right, so your point, your ideology is like, what the fuck was that? That was silly. That was weak as fuck. Yeah, bro. You're not good at this. Yeah, he's running. And that's the way, I like it. Hello, Risk.
Yo. How's it going?
I'm chilling.
So, what's your definition of racism? Or racist, I guess.
The structuring and maintenance of a hierarchy based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important.
So, in like dumber terms, like just having a superiority over somebody else's like skin, I guess. I don't know. Yo.
Imagine you are organizing your manga from best to worst.
Okay.
All right. And then I come in and I go, well, no, actually, AOT is actually worse than Demon Slayer. Right? It would be subjective whether or not AOT is better than Demon Slayer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's completely subjective.
Actually, I ain't gonna lie, that might be objective. Just because there ain't no way.
Demon Slayer is way better than AOT. I hope you're
tripping. But go ahead, continue.
I'll tell you what. 1 in the chat for Demon Slayer, 2 in the chat for AOT.
No, y'all tripping if you say Demon Slayer. The animation better for sure. I'll give them that.
You see how mixed up it is? You see how mixed up it is? All right.
Yeah. That's
okay. True. All right. So you're organizing your manga, right? And this is per you, and you have the ability to rank, right? You have the power to rank these manga. You have, right? You're organizing it, right? What you're doing is organizing your manga, right? From best to worst. Yeah. And your best manga get more reading time. Your worst manga get less reading time. Okay? If we decided today to give the name to that action, mangaism, right? Then that would be like a system that you set up in order to rank a certain classification, right? Racism is similar. It is a way that society ranks groups. You understand?
Okay, so you're kind of saying like it's not more so like liking one or the other. It's giving it like the same opportunities or not.
Huh?
Like you wouldn't say in this example, you wouldn't say it's mangaism if I just like AOT more than Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I'm saying that whether or not they have value or the severity of their value is subjective. Race is arbitrary. It's arbitrarily decided, and the meaning assigned or the value assigned to your racial identity is also arbitrary. The reason why we use race in the first place is to ensure that some people have less proximity to power. Black people, Asian people, Pacific Islanders, indigenous people are the groups with less proximity to power. They get less reading time. And for that reason, they cannot direct that same subjugation or oppression toward the manga at the top. Am I making sense to you?
Okay. Yeah. So like, since black people just don't have the power to assign that value and like, I guess discrimination or whatever.
Yeah,
Like they just can't be
Ari, can
racist.
you come hold me
They're the
down?
ones deciding.
Hold on, real quick. Ari, can you hold me down? Where you at? I'm gonna call the Wiz real quick.
You got
All
it.
right.
Sorry, I was eating hot Cheetos.
Hey, boo, thanks for sawing down my corns last night. Oh shit, I forgot to turn the volume down.
You fucking asshole.
Yeah, I don't know. I think black people are definitely not in that, like, they don't have that same power for the majority, but there are definitely black people with that power though.
No.
That can be racist.
Where they at?
Where they at though?
Oh, like where they at?
Yeah, where they at
I mean,
though?
shit, we had black president, we got black politicians.
That's not racism, that's classism. They got some money.
So you're saying there's no black politicians that are deciding shit based on race? They're only deciding it based on money?
Nothing is what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Like when it comes to giving people opportunities and shit.
Are you saying like what? You think Clarence Thomas isn't a politician, but you think like Clarence Thomas, he's racist?
I mean, I don't know if he is. I'm just saying there are black people with the power to do that. So like they can be racist.
What do you mean the power? What do you mean? They can't be white. Black people can't be white. So what are you talking about?
What I was discussing with him was, to be racist, you got to have the power to basically decide the value and give like certain groups the actual opportunities or whatever it is to actually be racist.
What imbues that power?
What was that?
What imbues that power?
You said let them use that power?
No, what imbues? What gives them that power? What gives people the power to be racist?
I mean, if you're in a higher position than people, you can decide whether or not other people move up.
Yeah, that doesn't tell me shit. That doesn't tell me shit. Like there are
I'm black, right?
Hold on. Right, that doesn't tell me shit. There are women in high places in power. That doesn't mean and there are black women. That doesn't mean black women are racist, right?
Yeah, I'm not saying that they are. I'm saying that
there's different hierarchies, right? And so you just saying, oh, if you're in a high place, you can do this. One, you don't even know what the high place is, right? You're just saying something that this is a high place. You're not establishing what are the mechanisms to do a racist action, right? And so I would say, right, just because someone has success does not mean the absence of oppression. So just because you see a black person in a high place doesn't mean they're not oppressed via their race. Because also let's look at how many black politicians are there.
I never said that they weren't or were oppressed. I'm saying that they can do oppression
if you are oppressed via your race, you cannot do the oppression.
You definitely can.
You literally can.
If I'm the boss at my job, right? I'm black, by the way. If I'm the boss at my job and the guy above me is white and he does not allow me to move up.
I think you have a fundamental misunderstanding of oppression. What's oppression?
Oppression?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I would see oppression as just like not giving them opportunities based on whatever factor you want to discriminate by.
I would say your view of oppression would be saying that me denying a man from raping me, I would be oppressing him.
Okay, so what's your definition? Because if my definition is
do you think me denying a rapist to rape me is oppression?
No.
No. Okay.
So what's your definition of oppression? Because mine was obviously garbage.
Yeah, trash basura. So, W you for acknowledging that. I would say oppression is an unjust hierarchical system where a group holds a majority of control on resources and monopoly on violence, right?
Does it only have to be a group, or can it be like a person?
No, it's a group.
Only a group?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess would if a person is at, let's go back to my example, right? So if a company has an all black, I don't know, advisor board or some shit where they're hiring people, right?
Mhm.
And if they see a white dude walk through the door and they're like, oh, he's white, we're not hiring him. Is that racist or no?
That's base as fuck. That's reparations.
Okay, so you're not seeing it as like from an objective standpoint, I
Well,
guess.
let's look at this. White people have burned down black businesses. We've had historical redlining, occupational segregation via race. We've seen black people denied loans. And we see every time that black people are in proximity to white people, they've had the police and been a recipient of some harm in some way, shape, or form. So I think any aversion black people have towards white people is perfectly justified through the historical and intergenerational trauma that white people have done onto black people and have been passed down from generation to generation. Sorry, the hot Cheetos are catching back up. Jesus fuck.
Okay.
So yeah, base as fuck.
Okay, so bang, say it's a weird example, right? Say we got just a group of like, I don't fucking know, like some babies, right, that are sent to an alien planet, right? And there's black babies, white babies, and then they have no knowledge of any of the history in America, and they create their society.
You're already wrong.
You said what?
You're already wrong.
I mean, you didn't even listen to what I was gonna say.
Your concept's already wrong, because do they know they're white and black?
I mean, they know that their skin looks different. They don't call it black or white, I guess.
Then
But they only
racism doesn't exist.
Okay, but let's just say they can tell the difference, right? I look the same as this dude. He
Yeah,
looks the same as me.
racism isn't just simply on differences.
Are you gonna let me like finish what I'm trying to say?
I'm just saying, because we have another op up here, so I'm trying to speed run the rest of this. So,
All right, I'll try to say it fast.
Yeah.
So bang, all these kids are on a different planet. They have no knowledge of the history. All the colored kids that grow up in their society start running stuff just because, I don't know, they're just better at it, and then they don't let the white kids.
Again, so now they have a conceptualization of race. You're applying a conceptualization of race. This is why this is why your hypotheticals don't work, right?
Race isn't a concept.
It literally is.
Race is literally if my skin is darker than yours. I mean, we're still human, right?
No, you're already wrong. That's why I was stopping you, because hypotheticals don't work for y'all, because y'all don't know what the fuck you're talking about, right? That's why I'm saying, right?
So you're saying there's no objective difference. There's no objective difference between a white person and a black person.
Hey, Risk, I need you to let them finish, please.
They're just coming at semantics. There's no argument
because you don't understand what the fuck is happening, right? You have a fundamental misunderstanding, right? You think race is biological, right? What you espoused is literally white supremacist propaganda, right? Race is not genetic. Holy fuck shit.
It's already melanin.
Okay, so I do have a rule: no same timing. All right, Risk. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a warning.
Me the whole time. What the fuck?
All right. Okay, go ahead. I'll tell you what. Ari, just let him make his point, please. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Risk.
I was saying...
Shut up, dweeb. I told you what to do. Do what I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
All around rock. We can't hear you.
Yo.
All right, hello. You got a lot of background noise going on.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I was just listening to that racist black girl that was talking just a while ago.
Yeah, there were no racist black girls here. Can you make an argument?
Also a fucking adult. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I know, right?
I feel like to make this progressive panel, put the word systemic racism up there.
No.
'Cause that's just rage bait up there.
No.
That's what black people fail to do. Black people, they have the word racism, and then all they do for every single panel on TikTok is go to
all
they talk
around.
about systemic
You're
racism.
just busy telling me how you feel about the prompt. Instead, I want you to try and disprove it.
That's how the majority of white people view black people.
One more time. So you're just real quick question. How does you being anti-black prove that black people can be racist?
Nobody's anti-black. You're just assuming dudes to kill
No, you're literally going.
the racist black.
That's what black people get wrong, and you're doing it. Like nobody gives a fuck about that. Make an argument, please.
I think we see black racist people all the time. For example, these panels on TikTok. If they scroll up after this live that we're on right now,
what makes them
another
racist?
Black panel.
What makes them racist all around?
What makes them racist?
I can tell by what you're saying. Just real quick, I'm so sorry. I can tell by what you're saying that you don't really actually belong in the conversation, because you clearly don't have the knowledge base necessary to have it.
False.
Okay, tell me what race is.
We're ranked 42nd as a nation.
Just real quick, what is race?
Whites, blacks, and Mexicans.
Okay. It was really bad. You did a really bad job. You did a really bad job. You got a lot of big opinions, and you shouldn't, because you don't know enough. Oh my gosh. Son, do you know you're up here?
Yeah, that wasn't me. That's my old lady in the background. I was wanted to ask the white guy earlier that was saying that pretty much black people can be
we're looking
racist.
for a hop, Slim.
Oh, my bad. I just had a question. I'm going to drop down. I just want
I appreciate you. No offense. Sometimes we let friendlies rock, and friendlies, boy, do they rock, for hours. What's your name? Kevin.
Hello. I don't agree with your point that black people can't be racist.
Okay, why?
Because anyone can be racist. Could you explain why black people
What
can't
makes
be
that
racist?
so?
Could you first explain your reasoning
Yeah,
of why you
racism
believe
doesn't
black
work
people
that
can't be-
way. Disprove it.
Why not? Why doesn't it work that
disprove
way?
it? Prove me wrong.
Okay. So racism is basically racial prejudice or just discrimination. Anyone can use it.
I disagree.
So if you want to use a different definition, then state it up front right now. So we're not.
Yeah, no,
talking
I don't
past
want to
each other.
use a different definition. I don't think that that's what racism is.
You're saying you don't want to use a different definition, but you're disagreeing with my definition.
Yeah.
So you want to use a different definition.
No.
So what's your definition?
Who cares?
Okay, so
Like,
you don't
listen.
know the definition.
We need to be talking about how racism works. If I were to tell you right now that racism is the structuring and maintenance of a hierarchy based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important, I don't have any reasonable suspicion that you would be able to grasp that or be able to tangle with that, right? Instead of us just bickering about definitions, I think we should talk about how racism works.
I'm just saying racism is racial prejudice and discrimination.
I disagree.
What do you think it is then?
I think that it is the structuring and maintenance of a hierarchy based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important. I believe that discrimination and prejudice are tertiary to that. I believe, or excuse me, are secondary to that. I believe that the discrimination and the prejudice are done to maintain the hierarchy.
Okay, so you just basically your definition is like whoever has power can be racist.
That's extremely reductive. I'm saying that society has decided, society has agreed to, society has been cajoled into organizing races into a hierarchy. I think that the people at the top of the hierarchy have greater proximity to the centers of power. Do you know what I mean when I say the centers of power?
No, could you clarify that?
Okay, the positions, resources, practices, policies, procedures, and laws necessary to organize or move or shape society.
Okay. Well, so going off of your point then, you're saying that racism requires like basically society-wide dominance, right?
No, I'm saying that the society. I'm saying that the dominant groups are the ones with greater proximity to power, with a majority of control over resources and a monopoly on violence. When it comes to race, white people are the dominant group, and therefore they are the ones who can shape and move society and enforce that structure. I'm saying that black people cannot enforce their a racial paradigm where they are at the top strata.
Okay, so based on your logic, if a black CEO
doesn't hire a white
has
dude,
a lot
it's
of
not
white
racist.
subordinates, then the black CEO
No, it's not
CEO
racist.
has more
No,
power
you don't have to
than
finish.
his
I've already said it's not
employees.
racist several times already.
Okay, you're not
No.
giving any example. I'm right about this. So you
No,
don't have
you
any
can't
example
possibly think you're right about
refuting
this.
my claim.
I don't know why you would think you're right about this. When I've just explained to you, right? One black CEO not hiring white dudes or subordinating white
No,
dudes
I'm
and then
saying
calling
he
them,
has white
just real quick,
employees.
him employing the white employees and then calling them crackers or honkies is not racism, mainly because they are all adherent to the same social structure of race, the same paradigm of race. So no, that he hasn't created a new paradigm of race. I hate when y'all do that shit. You find out about social structures, you find out about social organization, and then off the cuff try to create your own social organization, and that's not how it works.
Okay, what about this? If in a predominantly black country like Nigeria, and it's predominantly controlled by black people,
What's the national
then
language in Nigeria?
if they were to discriminate, I'm not sure. I don't think that's relevant to
It is
my debate right
what's
now.
the national
How is
language
it
in Nigeria?
relevant?
Yeah, the national language in Nigeria is English on account of
Okay, that
colonization
English does not
by white
relate to
people to
race.
subject African people, and race was used to do that colonization, and they imposed their Eurocentric standards, values, practices, policies,
Okay,
procedures,
even if we
customs,
don't use
beliefs.
Nigeria as an example, we
Okay,
can
how about
use
Djibouti?
countries like
How about Ghana? How about Congo? How about South Africa? How about Zimbabwe? How about Uganda?
South Africa.
what? We can use Somalia as an example,
Holy fuck, bro.
right?
Black Hawk Down. We good?
No, he's not okay.
He has no
What's
idea
up?
what the fuck is happening.
No, can't track.
It seriously should have been simple. That one guy.
Yes, sir. All right, I just have one question for you. I'm pro-black, by the way.
You sure about
I
that?
think, yeah, I'm positive. I think this rhetoric makes us look bad.
You failed already.
Listen, do you guys believe there's only one form of racism that exists? No answer. Okay, so
Let
I'll
me
answer
let
the
me tell
question
you
for
what
you.
I think
I'll
is
answer the
about to
question for
happen.
you.
Let me make a prediction. All right, you're gonna say that interpersonal racism also exists, right? We're gonna be. Do you think only one form of racism exists? Right, and then I'm gonna say yes because yes, that's the truth. Only one form of racism exists, and then you're gonna go, well, what about interpersonal or systemic or internalized racism, right? And then I'm going to explain to you that that's not a different type of racism. That's just the same old racism occurring at different levels. And then you're going to go, well, if interpersonally, if an individual says something racist, they can, in their own mind, be racist. And I'm going to be like, well, where did they get that conceptualization of racism in the first place? How did they learn what black people are? How did they learn what white people are? And then you're going to go, and then I'm going to press it. And I'm going to say, how did they learn what black people are? How did they learn what white people are? You're going to go, their family. Their family, they were raised with, I'm going to say just their family. You go, well, maybe school. Maybe they learned about it in school. I'm going to say, just school. What about the media? You're going to say, yeah, media. And then I'm going to say, well, that's society. That means that their socialization process taught them about race and racism. And then I'm going to say that socialization process can't happen without society, the systemic. Let's commence. Yes, I do think there's only one type of racism.
Stunned him.
I'm begging you to at least try. I just want you to know. Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. All right. I'm going to send you an invite to unmute.
One of those definitions is interpersonal, which black people can be guilty of.
I told
That's a
you.
fact.
What did I tell
That's a
you?
fact.
Didn't I tell
That's
you?
a
Because I
fact.
told you. And when did
That's
I
a
tell
fact.
you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
Yeah, interpersonal racism.
It's an undeniable
that's not an
It's an
individual type of.
undeniable fact. You don't get
I get you. You're yelling. That's not a different type of racism. That's just racism that we see at a different level. Now your line is. Go ahead and accept the invite to unmute. Am I an oracle? Have I called your fate? Yeah.
No, I just want to speak. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, here's what's happening. There are known facts, and you're just saying words that say that the
All right.
facts aren't real.
So
when
you're saying that
that's not true.
interpersonal racism is different from systemic racism?
Just because it's rooted in the idea
That doesn't answer my
systemic
question.
racism brought
That-
about
that
does not
doesn't-
make it the
that doesn't
same
answer my
thing.
question.
No, I'm answering your question. They are,
Are
not
you
the same
saying
thing.
that they're not the same thing? Okay.
They are not the same
Where do
thing.
individuals
No, they
learn
are-
about
they-
race?
No, look, they operate in different ways.
Where do individuals learn about race?
It doesn't matter where it comes from. It matters
That
how
doesn't
it's
answer my
operated.
question.
No, it does. I don't have. Yeah, your question is irrelevant.
Where do individuals learn about race?
It doesn't matter.
You're running away. Where do
No,
individuals
okay, all right,
learn
all
about
right, I'll
race?
answer your question. Where do individuals learn about race? I mean, to be honest with you, the shit's taught in school.
Taught in school?
Yeah, the shit's taught in school.
What about
Like,
from
before
their
you even-
parents?
Well, no, I mean, at the end of the day, every parent doesn't teach about racism. Every school does.
What about movies? Do people learn about race from watching movies?
Some movies.
So society, systems.
You could have learned racism.
So
in school
systems,
before
they
you
learn
ever
about
watched a movie
racism
that
from
talks about
systems. They learn about racism from
racism. You
systems.
could have learned racism.
Hey, is our schools a system? Is the media a system? Are family units systems? From greater society, they learn about racism. Is that where they learn about it from? That's where they learn about it from. They learn about it from entire systems. Because it's just racism. It's just racism. The problem with you motherfuckers is you think that racism is just when one person is mean to another person because they don't like their skin color. When in fact, racism is the name that we gave to the social organization of phenotype. Racism is the name that we gave to ranking people based on what they look like and then conducting society, divvying out proximity to power based on what you look like. Race is the system. Race is the act of society deciding who gets value based on what they look like. Are we good?
No. So one more question.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
So for a fun fact for people, children start to recognize their race and identify with their race by the age of 2. Not all children are in school by the age of 2.
WRA. Hey, listen, support us if you like what we're doing, if you're enjoying the show. I want you to go ahead and support us, Cash App, PayPal. The links are in the bio. So send some donos to Petty. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Ari, send some donos to myself. Okay. Let's see if we got any W's to read off here. No W's over on the green app. Let's check the blue app. Okay, no W's over there. Y'all get to sending them things, man. This is work. This is labor. We do this. We fucking do this. How y'all feeling over there, YouTube? Did y'all, can you tell I've done this a lot?
What's up, you bitty tubity? Is Manders over there?
I don't know. But Sammy's here. Sammy's come to watch me because he's in love with me. Sammy, why don't you call in, Sammy? Let me know in the chat when you've called in, okay? To the motherfucker who said no dictionary defines it like I do, you're in for a rude awakening. You're in for a rude awakening.
Wait till he sees the American psychology definition.
Are you the one that said no dictionary defines it that way?
Yup.
Okay.
No.
Just
popular dictionary.
Okay.
Unbiased
dictionary. No, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Just we're gonna dispel this in one question. You ready?
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready. Yeah. How do words make it into the dictionary?
They're put in.
Clearly. How?
By like tracking how frequent it was used.
I can't hear you.
Or
you're cutting out. You're cutting out. Hold on. You're cutting out. I want to be able to hear this. Okay, start now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. It's basically put in based on how frequent the definition is used or how widely the definition is used.
How frequently or how widely the definition is used? I'm not understanding what you're saying. Who's using these definitions?
Like society, how widely this. Yeah.
So are you saying that lexicographers look at how people are using words and then putting those into the definitions of words, the way people are using them into the dictionary? Yeah. Okay. All right. Can you tell me why then lexicographers warn against making arguments based on the definition?
Take a nap.
You're breaking up.
Definition.
You're breaking up.
You hear me?
Yeah, you're breaking up.
You hear me?
You're breaking up.
All right, hold up.
Okay, now you're clear.
Let me fix this real quick.
I think they got a lag.
All right, how about now?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what was the question again?
Yeah, why do lexicographers warn against making arguments based on the definition of words?
Could you give a warrant on when lexicographers warn against using the definition?
Yeah, give me a
of
reason.
words?
Can you tell me why lexicographers warn people against using definitions, basing their arguments off of the definitions of words?
I don't see any situation where they would warn people to not use the definition.
They simply do.
Used in the dictionary.
They simply do. It's literally called Oxford. I think it's Oxford or Webster's. If Adorna were here, she would know right away. Give me a hot second. Appeal to definition. Warning. The lexical fallacy. Some arguments never get past semantics. Appealing to the correct definition of a word feels like progress, but it's often a way to avoid the real question. Definitions. I'm sorry. Let me I gotta find
Here
this
you
out.
go.
Oh, you got it? There we go. Thank you.
I have it saved in my Discord for this reason.
Merriam-Webster is a descriptive dictionary in that it aims to describe and indicate how words are actually used by English speakers and writers. Generally, the descriptive approach to lexicography does not dictate how words should be used or set forth. Or set forth rules of correctness, unlike the prescriptive approach.
Okay.
So they're literally saying you should not make the argument here that you are supposed to use this word this way. Furthermore, race and racism is a sociological issue. Yes, can we agree on that?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
We can.
Why wouldn't we use the definition that is formed by sociologists? If we're going to appeal to any definition, why wouldn't we appeal to that one?
Well, like it's more widely known on, it's more widely used on more widely known dictionaries.
If 1,000 people get some shit wrong, it's right because everybody's doing it?
All right, now we don't have to do the definitions debate. Even if we do buy your definition, I'm still right because your argument is basically, it's just systemic. Racism is only systemic, right?
No. Racism is a systemic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Racism is a system. Literally.
So racism requires white people to be racist only. Is that correct?
Racism requires stratification.
Okay, then could you explain a Zimbabwe where after they reformed land and the government was controlled by black people, they systemically displaced white farmers through policy? Was that not systemic because
no, that was decolonization.
Based as fuck.
Yeah. How did the Asian people get there?
What do you mean Asian people? This is Zimbabwe.
Oh, I'm sorry. How did the white people get there? Idi Amin nationalized farmland. That's a little clue for you. How did the white people get there?
Probably because
To
they settled
Zimbabwe.
there.
They settled there?
Yeah.
Under whose authority?
Just they wanted to settle there.
They just wanted to settle there?
Yeah, even if they were colonized.
They just were like, this is a nice vacation spot. Under whose authority did they settle there? You just admitted that they're doing colonization.
Yeah, they were colonized.
I want to say if you
Zimbabwe was colonized.
Zimbabwe
but
was colonized.
this is-
Okay.
This still means, but
And what does decolonization take? What do you need to do decolonization? Do you send like a email, strongly
well,
worded
Zimbabwe
letter?
was already decolonized during this movement. After
I'm sorry,
the
it can't. It
black-controlled
can't have been
governments.
decolonized. If a
the government
colonial
was already
entity,
black
excuse me,
controlled.
sorry. It can't be decolonized. If a colonial entity still has control over the land, it can't be decolonized.
Well, the government was black controlled, so
As they should
Yeah.
have been. So,
Yeah, so
you
that
mean to
means they
tell
were
me that
already decolonized.
that the government moved to decolonize? It can't be decolonized if a foreign entity, if a colonial entity owns the land.
Zimbabwe
I don't know why you
owned
keep
the
saying it
land
was
already.
decolonized. It's accurate for you to say that Idi Amin or black control was over the government. It's accurate for you to say that. But for you to say it was already decolonized doesn't make any sense. If it were already decolonized, then why would those colonial entities have control over the farmland?
Well, you can't just prove those were colonial entities.
I can.
If they were white
I can.
people,
Were they white?
You can't guarantee that they were from.
Were they white?
They were colonizers.
Okay, so white people are indigenous to Zimbabwe.
Okay, you're saying like.
Are you?
people
No, I'm
can't
asking
try to
you.
settle
I'm
in
asking you.
Zimbabwe? No,
are
they
white
not.
people indigenous to?
They aren't.
Oh, okay. And they got there because of colonization. They arrived there because of colonization.
So you're saying the only way they
They
can
were given
arrive is
ownership over that
colonization?
land due to colonization.
So
I'm
you're saying the
asking you.
only way they can arrive is through colonization? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying the only way they did arrive was through colonization. Are you saying that there was some other route that 6,000 people took?
Yeah, there's many ways for people
Okay,
to
name
move
them.
to Zimbabwe.
Name them
Yeah.
and show a source, please.
Well, if you want, it's just common sense. If you want a better life,
No, just name
maybe
them and
there's
show
more
a source.
resources in Zimbabwe.
Name them
It's
and show a
common
source,
sense.
please. That's literally just a colonizer doing colonization, saying, "Well, I will have a better life if I go where this colonial entity is, so that I can own land that I'm not indigenous to, under authority of a colonial entity. My ownership will only be recognized under a monopoly on violence held by a colonial entity." I need you to like start using your noodle here. Because one of two things is happening. Either you're being disingenuous or you're being unintelligent. Which one is it?
I'm being logical right now.
You can't be logical. You cannot
I am.
possibly be logical. Okay, let's break down the chronology here, okay? Zimbabwe wasn't always named Zimbabwe, was it?
Sure.
Zimbabwe was a land with no name. It wasn't a nation yet. And then white people arrived and decided that the name would be what?
Zimbabwe.
Incorrect. You brought this up. First of all,
I don't think this is really relevant,
curse
though.
Chat GPT the fuck out.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because Chat GPT fucked you over. It
What
should
do
have
you
never
mean?
suggested that you bring this shit up, okay? It was called Rhodesia. The colonial entity named the land Rhodesia.
Okay.
Rhodesia had a coup and took government power. Now, quick question. There were no white people on this landmass. Then white people moved to the landmass, claimed the landmass, called it Rhodesia, right? Then the coup happened. Are these the landmass that was owned by these white people, the agricultural land that was owned by these white people, right? Are they pre or post Rhodesia? All that land got bought up after the coup. That's what we're being logical here. The coup happened, the revolution happened, and then they were like, you know what? We're trying to get these white people out, but we're gonna sell you particular white people some land. Is that what you're saying here, that's logical to you? That's what you think is logic? Be ashamed of yourself.
You're just saying some random shit right now.
Be
So you're
ashamed of
basically
yourself.
you're saying all random.
Nah, we're
all
going to go
white
through the
people,
chronology.
All white colonized.
We're going to go through the
Yeah, bro. Mute me
through the
'cause you know
chronology.
I'm right, bro.
There's no way, bro.
Yeah.
That literally, that was your last ditch effort. Literally, when all else fails, you just say, if you mute me, you lose. You literally
Yeah.
have
Why are
not
you
been able to
muting me?
keep
I'm
up.
trying to.
You literally
debate
have
you,
not been.
and you're just not letting
You're doing
me
a
talk. That's
terrible.
just crazy,
You're
bro.
doing a shit
you know
job
you're
of it.
losing, little nigga.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So now you're crashing out. We got a song for that. We're prepared for that. When you're getting ate up so fucking bad, bro, when you're getting roasted so severely, when you're getting
Yeah,
cooked
bro. You're
this
muting
hard,
me
bro.
'cause you know you're losing. Mm-hmm.
Hasta luego. Yeah, baby, slurred to run. We had a slurred to run. Brody realized he was fucking cooked and slurred so that we would kick him so he didn't have to admit defeat. But we all know what happened. You saw it. I saw it. You heard it. I heard it. Yeah. Yeah. You motherfuckers are bad at this, bro.
He said, you just saying shit. He's like, that's not the colonizer name of Zimbabwe. What?
Y'all gotta cut it out. Y'all gotta cut it out. What was the name before Zimbabwe? Oh, it was Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. It was Zimbabwe. It's always just been Zimbabwe.
It was Zimbabwe the whole time. I think it was what it was called. Y'all niggas, man.
What was the name of Puerto Rico before it's Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Real quick.
Uh-huh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Proto Zimbabwe. Pre-Zimbabwe.
I feel like he's up here. I can't tell if he's up here. Are you up here? All right, I'm just going to get rid of you. AW to Manders for the $5 dono that says, even if I'm not chatting, I'm almost always here. LOL. Thanks for the education. You know what you get? An air horn. WU Manders. WU Manders. Let me see here. W Josh in the chat for the $10 dono that said Santana taught me black education ain't free. You know what you about to get, Josh? An air horn. W's in the chat for Josh. You got any W's down there? Ari? Y'all don't forget, tip us. Send us a tip. Cash App, PayPal, link is in the bio. You got some W's?
I do. I got a Cash App 13 minutes ago from Karen. W Karen for the $3 dono with just a heart for the love. Thank you so much.
You know what you about to get, Karen. I'm going to let you say it. You say it. You say it. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Sammy, why you ain't calling yet? I know you over there crashing out over on YouTube.
We love a crash out.
Yeah, Sammy, where you go? Sammy don't call in no more.
Can I get a W for Manders in the chat too, saying I'm here. I just got off work and I'm all yours. W Manders.
W
getting off
Manders.
work.
You know what you get, Manders? Now say it.
You get an air horn. Brr, 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 brr.
Yeah. Listen, y'all keep trying really hard, and I don't know
So I'm
why.
gonna ask you the same question.
Hey, calm down. Y'all keep trying really hard, and I don't know why when it's clear that you don't know anything about this subject. It should be no reason. There should be no reason why the same two Kadunkachuds are in the chat. One of you
Are you
motherfuckers has
meant?
to be able to do a better job than this. You know what I mean? All right, what's up, that
Are you
one?
mentally equipped to let someone speak?
Go take care of your go take care of your baby. What the fuck?
My baby's fine. Are you mentally
Nah, dads
equipped
need
to?
to take on some of the fucking mental workload. Like take on some of that domestic workload.
That's
The
not an
fuck?
okay baby. That is a fussy baby.
That baby
What are
fussy
we
as shit.
talking about? What the hell?
The fuck? Over here trying to debate me. You know what I was thinking? They should come out with a Keurig for bottles.
They do.
That shit would be lit.
They already have one.
They got one?
Yeah, you literally
Man.
just put the formula in the top and you put water in the side and it makes bottles.
If I'd have had one of them motherfuckers, it would have been on like Donkey Kong. Do you understand? I'm not getting out of bed or nothing. I'm just. Listen. You hear me?
What are some resolutions that we can
Lord
battle
Jesus.
systemic racism?
Listen. I'm talking to Solid. My mom was a master. She mastered this. My mom got 7 kids, so she mastered this shit. She has a mini fridge. And listen, you just put it next to the bed with a bottle warmer.
And a
so when you
bottle
just got-
warmer.
boom. Done.
We tried it, but the Wiz was like real picky. She was like, nah, go ahead, take that thing downstairs. I was like, God, dog. I bought all that shit for no reason. All right, the solutions to systemic racism are revolution.
Okay, so revolution is one, and a more realistic answer for the black community that's watching.
That's it. That is the realistic answer. It's only unrealistic because you've been brainwashed.
Okay, so your panel is leave the word systemic out, but anytime we get a white person up here to talk about the subject, we're gonna strictly talk about systemic racism.
Wait,
And then
we're
the
going to
only
leave the word
resolution-
systemic out?
The only resolution.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me what it's called.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Listen, bro, it's not my fault. Like, don't hold that against me. Don't try to pretend like I'm being unreasonable. When we had a whole fucking civil rights movement, right?
Yeah, so go more in depth
we
on
had
this
a whole civil rights movement, and 74% of historically redlined neighborhoods are still as segregated today as they were in the 1930s. As long as they've been measuring black unemployment, for as long in the 1940s they started measuring black unemployment, right? Or unemployment in general, right? Black unemployment has always been twice, to this day, it's always been twice that of their white counterparts.
And so you see
Black
how
people
you're
are
speaking
still
about this?
over policed. Black women still have worse outcomes in medical care and in education
Yes.
and in the workforce.
Yep.
Right? So I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to figure this shit out. You talking about revolution's not realistic or whatever, but the shit that you try, the shit that y'all be talking about, voting for Trump and shit, voting for Kamala and shit, the shit that y'all want to try don't work either.
I just want to add this really important part that people, oh my gosh, I need you to relax, dude.
Such a
Calm
crash
down.
out.
Yeah. I just need you to relax for a second because I just want to add this part that a lot of people don't know of. Simultaneously, when they're getting ready to sign and write the Civil Rights Act, they were already applauding the next fucking step.
Is that
We
a white
saw,
girl?
holy fuck shit. Shh. We saw segregation happening through other implementation factors like private education. This is where we see an uptake in private schooling, Catholic schools, and things like that. That was a form to maintain segregated education as they're trying to desegregate, or they're quote unquote trying to desegregate schools. They were just filing legal parameters to do the segregation. We also saw segregation of students through special education. They maintained the pseudoscience that Black people are unintelligent, and thus where we saw the racialization of the R word. The R word is actually really bad because it was racialized. Yes, they deemed a lot of Black people that so they can continue to segregate them into special education courses. We also saw this with dual language learners such as Spanish speakers. So yes, there are other ways that they maintain a segregated system.
Yes, which I clearly know about this. And so when I first joined up here, this is what I'm saying to not only this panelist, but a lot of other Black panels. When we're talking about the subject of racism, What you and the host just
Why are
did
you
was
talking
do
like
a
you're
very
an
good
expert?
job. What y'all did was a very good job talking numbers and how systemic racism was and still is in place. Instead of doing that, y'all rage bait white people saying black people can't be racist, and then y'all talk about systemic racism the whole time. That's where
Okay.
I'm trying to let my
I'll
plane.
entertain
It's
that.
just rage bait.
I'll entertain that. Let's say that this is rage bait. How come it works so fucking well?
I have not seen nothing but the same two white dudes come up here. Well, I think the other dude was black.
Yeah, yeah.
And you literally have nobody
So
requesting.
let's say that it is rage bait.
It
right?
is.
How come you keep falling for it?
Not necessarily.
So
I mean,
you're
this is my
saying
second
to
time
me
being back up here.
that the idea that black people cannot be racist enrages you?
That's not at all what I said. I said that's fair.
You
That's
said
kind
this
of
is
like
rage bait. This is what you called up to talk about. This is the thing you wanted to talk about. You said it's rage bait.
Yeah. Do you hear?
And
any
you're
anger in my
here.
voice, good sir?
You said it's rage bait, and you're
Yes, I'm
here.
standing on that.
The only logical
Yes.
conclusion was that this enraged you.
No, what I said is this is rage bait, and because you have a panel and you have other people
But you're
viewing this,
here.
exactly to say what I had to say, and that's
Okay,
it.
so
There's
is
no
it
anger.
rage bait or is it not rage bait?
Yeah, it's just trying to lure white people in here, and then y'all are gonna talk
Okay,
about
okay. So if it's rage bait, then it worked on you.
I guess. I mean, if you want to try to
All
put
right.
a
So then
image up for your
I'm
viewers
trying to
that's
figure out
angry,
what type of person would be enraged by the idea that black people can't be racist.
I just find it confusing that y'all refuse to educate
I need you to answer
more
my
in
question.
depth on systemic racism. It's
Answer
very
my
simple,
question.
sir. And your question was again, say it again.
What type of person is enraged by the idea that black people can't be racist?
Black fatigued Americans and white people.
White people don't have black fatigue. Black people have black fatigue.
Yeah, exactly, my good sir. So black
Yeah.
fatigued Black Americans,
Yeah.
this subject's exhausting to them also. But like
There's
I said,
436
keep
people
this-
here. They enjoy watching me dunk
Sir,
on people.
so in the end, to keep this progressive, whenever I just came up here, you and that girl over there were talking about some systemic racism.
In
Things
fact,
the 1930s.
one in the chat, if this is actually cathartic because of your black fatigue.
Nobody knows what cathartic is. We're ranked 42nd in literacy. You're trying to sound like Neil deGrasse
God.
Tyson. Come on now, bro.
Oh my God.
How many other black panels do we see and they're up here trying to talk like they
Wait,
graduated from DeVry University?
Real quick. Once we finish the ones, I want a 2 in the chat for people who understand what the fuck cathartic means. Because what that tells me is not only are you here because we are doing you some good, we are serving a purpose, but you also are intelligent enough to recognize the value in this.
Yeah, to go more in depth on systemic racism rather
Holy
than
shit.
getting a white person up here rage baited.
Holy shit. Solid, my brother had
Hey,
this.
what was that word that
when
you said
the
again? I
kids were
like that one.
babies.
What was that word? Cathartic.
Yes, cathartic. It means a
And you
purging
use
of
that in your
emotion.
everyday life? You use that word in your everyday life?
Yes, man. The fuck? It means a purging of emotion.
And you learned that word where?
In theater class.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
In high
You
school
look like a
theater.
guy.
I am. This is why this is part of why I'm
Tyler
so
Perry's
good at this.
cousin up here.
So, okay, just real quick. I get it. You want to like try and roast me, right? But mine and Ari's faces are the only ones that are visible. Would you feel so brazen as to do the roasting with your face on the camera? All right. Time to get started. All right. Nacho Libre, shut the fuck up. Okay? Put a fucking shirt on, okay? Put a shirt on, all right? Did you take off your shirt because the sweat print looks like titties? Is that what's going on? Why do you have mutton chop sideburns? Why is that a thing? Why is mutton chops in 2026 a fucking thing? Why is that? Barbers like to have intellectual conversations, I think sometimes. Is that why you haven't gone? All right, now that we're done with the roasting. Okay. Also, just real quick, put a shirt on.
Wait, I'm not done. I can tell you got shit in your drawers.
You definitely got some doo-doo streaks. But he got streaks. Chat, you couldn't see it and consider yourself lucky. Okay, YouTube, you couldn't see it. Consider yourself lucky. Yo, Cash App, PayPal, links are in the bio. Tip me, tip Ari. Y'all are the ones. All right? Y'all are the best. Tip us.
We can understand why you didn't know.
Can we get some new dress?
You look that we know why you didn't understand what cathartic meant. We can tell.
Wait, I'm not done.
Why is there no black people requesting? And you got all these
My name Jared.
My name is Jeb.
black people watching and nobody's requesting. That's
My name is Jeb. We literally got 4 people in the request. What the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, I was requesting for the longest. It's just me.
There's literally 4 people in the request right now. What are you talking about?
I'll be back up here, but I got to see what your guests are
Okay,
talking about.
white boy Rick, have fun in Detroit, bud.
Didn't he say? Wait. Didn't he say he had black fatigue as a black person, and then turned on his camera and fucking blackfish? Did he run?
Oh, I got rid of him because I don't need that type of $1 for.
He definitely did say he was black.
Oh! Petty has requested $1 from me for making me look at that man. No. 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 Just real quick, we are gonna let some friendlies up here, just so we can.
I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm getting dressed so I can head to.
Would you like to smell my white vagina?
No. What were you saying?
I was saying I'm gonna get out of the way. I was just coming up for a second. I gotta go. I'm getting dressed so I can go meet up with management. So.
Oh, for sure.
All right.
Enjoy.
Yep.
I'll kick you for the algorithm. Hello, Malik.
It was good, Ari.
We're living the thug life.
What's Gucci? I only cammed up because someone said I was white. I just wanted to prove I'm not.
Very not white.
So Ari's white and the last guest is black, but on camera, Ari's black. This is why I hate.
Yeah. Isn't that a Doja Cat song? Is fucking hilarious. People are saying like that the new music video for OK is problematic. I haven't seen it, but I love the fucking song. The song is amazing. Real quick, we let up jet plane real quick. Yeah, y'all with y'all cameras on. This is the first time I ever seen Malik. W Malik for having a face. You know, W that.
For having a face is crazy. Once upon a time I used to have a profile picture, and then I changed it for some of the this stuff like a year and a half ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. So like,
yo, I just came up here to roast the incest looking white boys, but he's gone now, so I'm just gonna drop.
Brody had that Habsburg everything,
my G.
Yeah.
And he was insulting like he was pretty. My boy,
talking shit like he looked good.
That was crazy, but appreciate it, bro. I'm going down now.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all down.
He said, "Let me back up."
Brody got that Game of Thrones face. Wait, which one was it? All Around Rock?
Are you gonna bring up some more black people with all these viewers?
Mm-hmm.
That's looking kind of weak on the community right now. I'm gonna be honest.
No, it's not. We're literally
Not the
looking for
whitest black girl.
opposition. Wait, just real quick. We're looking for opposition. The black people here agree with us. You good? That was all you had to say? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fairly.
I mean, I can understand why you did such a bad job. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, I said, would you like to smell my white vagina?
Wait. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, look. I know it's a troll. Okay. And I really feel like, isn't there a comedian that literally sings a song like that?
I'm pretty sure, but she also got a pretty voice. So I'm not mad at it.
That's what I'm saying. The voice is pretty. They're singing really well. So I just kind of, I y'all probably don't want to hear that, but I just, the way my brain is set up, it scratches some kind of weird itch. I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. sorry, y'all. Now I'm gonna be I'm gonna be in the bed later. Would you like this? Hey, babe.
I don't know, man. I feel like
I'm gonna tell the Wiz. I'm gonna tell the Wiz. I'm gonna be like, hey, I got a question.
Justice for the win. Justice for the win.
She gonna kick me out.
You don't got nobody else trying to join?
No, not right now.
Okay. It seemed like the conversation kind of took a turn. Are we still talking about racism?
I mean, there's 3 topics on the background. Real quick, Gigi, do you know you're in the request? Oh shit, let me check the phone line. Oh, we got a call. We got a call. Oh God, I hope it's. Would you like to smoke? Hold on. Yes, caller.
Yeah, my name MacTown. What's your name, sir?
MacTown.
Your dad told me to call in, huh?
Your name MacTown?
MacTime. Like it's time to Mac. Get your Mac on.
Oh, Mac time. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, all right. Okay, what's up? I'm super solid.
Super solid.
Yes.
Well, solid. I mean, I got a small disagreement in how you phrase that, like in nuance, because I don't necessarily think that black people can't be racist, but right now it's down to an impossibility the way things are set up. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, first I think it's
Wait,
best
one more
to define
time. Can you
terms.
repeat that?
I don't think that black people can't be racist. I think it's down to an impossibility under this current system that we living under this paradigm we living under.
I
but
see.
It's not. It's not an impossibility. Black people can be racist. I mean, all it takes is for us to have power and authority like white people, and then prejudice black people become racist black people.
Okay, so you're saying that outside of the current social structure, if the racial paradigm were to invert, then black people could be racist.
Yeah, because I mean, I define racism as a system designed to keep you down. You know, keep you out of work, keep you out of luxury, keep you out of happiness. And the racists are the prejudiced people with their whole positions of power, like cops, politicians, and things like that.
Okay.
And
So here's my thing, right? A good friend of mine used to say this: if what ifs was fifths, we'd all be drunk.
yeah, but I mean, you got you, and you have my good friend of mine used to tell me that all the time too.
Mhm.
But I seen it happen in small rare cases where like a white person in a black town had got the business done to them. You know what I'm saying? Like they couldn't get certain jobs in certain places and certain things like that. Now, not saying that this is a big thing, big happening and something, but I seen small rare cases of stuff like that.
Okay, well, hear me out, all right? I am not saying that black people cannot do racial animus, okay? I'm not saying that black people cannot be vitriolic based on race. I'm not saying even that black people can't be disclusionary based on race. I'm just saying that when and I'm not saying that black people are never violent or can't be violent based on race. What I am saying is that the context of the social structure changes the meaning of those actions. Let me ask you a question. If you're reaching for a cookie jar and I slap your hand, what am I doing?
That should prevent me from getting my cookies.
Prevent you from getting a cookie. All right. If a mosquito lands on your hand and I slap your hand, what am I doing?
You're killing the mosquito.
Bingo. Same action, different meanings.
Oh, yeah, I got that. But, I mean,
Okay.
well, like I said, how do you define racism?
The structuring and maintenance of a hierarchy based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important.
I guess our definitions are roughly the same because I could just see, and I'm not saying that I necessarily disagree with you. Like, it's more of a nuanced thing, and it's only twofold because number one is first we got to identify it, and number two, I'm trying to provide people an off ramp to get off their road to racism. So that way we can say, no, you don't have enough power to be racist. You just prejudiced. Get off this road, and maybe we can change your mind later on down the road. That way we ain't got to fight so many in the end. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Let me do a little spiel real quick so I can clarify, okay?
All right, go ahead.
The super solid real quick, we got a $1 dono from Aaron that says fight them kangaroos. Real quick air horn. I'll do an announcement because y'all don't believe I could beat up a kangaroo, but I got empirical proof, empirical evidence that I can beat up a kangaroo. I could beat up a kangaroo. But
kangaroo court.
I am saying, obviously we have all seen black people be very anti-Asian. We've seen black people have a racial animus toward white people, been very vitriolic towards white people, all of these things. I am not saying that those things do not happen, and I am also not condoning those things. You understand? I am saying that it is bad. Yeah. The only solution to any of this is class solidarity and the abolition of oppressive systems. Okay? We cannot abolish these oppressive systems without that solidarity. We need to be together. Okay? So it is literally disadvantageous to be needlessly vitriolic, to be anti-Asian, to be anti-indigenous. A lot of black people love to be anti-indigenous. I fucking hate that shit, right? Mm-hmm. It is literally not okay to do that shit, all right? However, so I'm a lot of us have learned to equate the word racist to evil, and they are not synonymous, nor are they mutually exclusive. Okay. You can do some nasty shit. You can be a dickhead and still not be racist. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
That's why when I sign off, I say, real quick, chat, what do I say when I sign off? Every time I sign off, what's the first thing I say?
All power to all people except for Ralph.
All power to all the people except for Ralph. Fuck Ralph.
Who the fuck is Ralph?
he know who he is.
All right, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows exactly who he is. And he knows what he did. So that's all I'm saying. Yes, yes, we can discourage people from being racially vitriolic, but we just need to learn to start analyzing things for how they actually function. We need to start analyzing social phenomena and social structures, so that like from a place of analyzing society, not just how we feel about them. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah, I feel you. But let me ask you this. All right. Mm-hmm. To get class solidarity, wouldn't that take a coalition of people across different walks of life, different races and cultures?
Yeah. There's a reason why Fred Hampton reached out to the Young Patriots.
Okay, well, I mean, and this is not necessarily a dig at you, and you seem like a fair-minded person, because that's what I just want to caution you as you execute your case. is to be fair-minded in your prosecution of racism. But I think that we need to allow an off-ramp, man, because a lot of these people are on this highway to racism. They may not want to be on it, and if they can get a way to get off, maybe we can get them off and change their mind and put them in our coalition. Then, then big
Real
money
quick.
take little money.
I hear you. Which one of my white friends is okay with being tokenized right quick? I'm about to pull them up on the chat. I'm about to pull them up to the panel.
You my best white friend. I pull out when my company come over.
Yeah, I'm about to pull up all my white homies real quick.
I got you, big homie.
You see here, it's too many of them. God damn! Look at all these white people tokenizing all these white people.
What we gotta do, man?
Comrade
We gotta do a
Caveman.
coalition, man.
Comrade, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Just real quick, white homies, just sound off and let me know that you standing with me. Oh, lumping. We need lumping. Y'all standing with me, white homies?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we stand with you.
Y'all know I love you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All power to all the people. Let's
Yeah.
get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all down for the cause, huh? Y'all ready to ride on some racists?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. Let's get it.
Homie,
just lock and load.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Keep using the word.
That's right.
For the proletariat. For the proletariat. All right. I'm gonna let y'all down.
Good looking little spouse.
I am mad that you made me look at that man. But
One quick thing.
He was
I
unpleasant to
just
look at. I'm
about
sorry.
ready to wind down. I just don't think that that being so up in your face with it. I really don't know how to say this, but I'm there's a strategy and a tactic to getting the ones that we can get to pull away from them before we have to do the hard part with the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that just this type of
If I gotta be palatable to get you to value my liberation, I don't really have your support anyway. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta, yeah, because your comfort is not more important than my liberation. I think the important thing. I'm gonna let you down, Mac time. Appreciate you.
You keep using the word vitriol.
Vitriol, yeah.
Yeah. So can I ask if you were
just real quick? Let me get this last piece out, and then I'm gonna.
Yeah. You go.
So here's the deal. What we need to understand is that we have a mutual goal, right? Our goal is a one of mutuality, right? We are all kept in a position of disenfranchisement as members of the working class through a cultural hegemony, right? There literally is an organization of people into groups, into a hierarchy for every identity marker you have, specifically so that society can find it easier to organize you and figure out who gets less. White people are given whiteness and white supremacy as a consolation prize. All right? You're given white supremacy, you're given whiteness so that you're okay with being robbed, right? We have a mutual goal. White people, the goal is for you to get free too. You shouldn't have to like me in order to want to get free. You do need to recognize that when it comes to community building, I'm just kind of that nigga, like. And then I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. The point here is that I encourage you all to lean on each other, not center me, not treat me as a figurehead or any of that, but understand that if we're going, I'm just simply able to articulate well what direction in which we need to head. Too easy? All right. All right, what's your Sammy? I'll be right with you. That one guy, you got to make it quick because I got a caller.
Yeah, I got you. I just couldn't help but notice that you keep using the words like racially vitriol when you're describing
just real
this
quick.
phenomenon.
Sammy, you there?
Oh, would you like to smell my white
Hey,
vagina?
hey.
W white people, O'Doyle rules. Fuck yeah.
If she wouldn't have said W white people, I'd have been on that, boy. I would have clipped the shit out of that. She had, cooking. All right, what's up?
Man, I agree with literally, bro, everything you said since I've been on this live, bro. I stand behind and I agree with 100%. I just think that the vehicle is awkward, bro, because it's like you keep using this phrase racially vitriol, but it's like if you're vitriol to only gay people, is there a name for that?
Depends.
What do you mean?
It depends on whether or not you're queer.
Well, yeah, you're not. You don't get that pass.
You talking about like a hetero person having vitriol?
You're third party.
Yeah, if you're heterosexual, hold on. If you're hetero and you're vitriolic toward queer people, then you're homophobic.
Right. So
what
about women?
If you are queer and you're vitriolic to queer people, that's internalized homophobia.
Yeah, of course.
Which is not the
still
homophobia itself.
Homophobia, right?
It's you believing homophobia.
Right.
You dig? So
right. No, yeah. So as a but I'm saying as a straight male, you being vitriol to only exclusively gay people is homophobic. Yes.
Yes.
What about women? Would that be considered
if a cis man is if a man is or a mask is vitriolic towards women and femmes or non-men?
Yes.
That's misogyny.
Right. Okay, so two humans, different races, no label on the races. One of these people is vitriol to the other person's vitriolic to the other subject's entire race.
Okay. You want to know what it's called?
Sure.
It depends on the race.
It depends on the race.
Yes. Yes. Specifically because of the hierarchy.
So what if there's a race that we have, like, I don't know what the word to describe it is, but that power dynamic that white people have over us, what if there's a race that's lower than us in that totem pole? Can we not be racist towards that specific race?
No.
Like I said, I agree with everything you're saying, bro, but it's just the vehicle you're using to get there is awkward as hell, bro. Like,
Also, don't use that language. Don't use that language. The pole language. Do not use that language.
Oh, he said totem pole. My bad.
Was that bad?
That's anti-indigenous.
Oh shit!
Yeah, totem poles are sacred and valuable culturally to indigenous people. Also, at the bottom, the base, according to
hierarchy. I use hierarchy.
If you say hierarchy, that's better.
Right.
Yeah.
So if somebody's lower than us in that hierarchy, and we have not total power because we're not the race in power, obviously, but we have some advantages over them in terms of how we are able to move in our country versus how they're able to move in our country. We can't be racist to that group either.
No.
Like I said, bro, I'm not a super big fan of the way our conversations went down because you don't let people talk. At the end of the day, bro, I agree with everything you're saying. We usually have to agree to disagree at this point, bro, because that's that one thing that I'm just like, this looks like we need a crutch.
Fuck a crutch. And fuck what it looks like.
Yeah, this looks like we need a crutch in order to like...
I don't care how you feel. I'm right. Go ahead.
No, I don't believe you are, but...
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. That's because the one thing that is not talked about enough is that race is a socio-political status.
You guys say gender is too.
Whoa. Let them finish. And please listen.
You guys claim that gender is as well.
Hey. Let them finish.
Somebody.
Let them finish and listen.
As soon as I start talking, it's
the fem voice, yo.
Every time. You know, bro, solid. You know, we just got the degree. A woman's talking. Oh my God. Panic. She's smarter than me. Panic. No one fucking cares, dude. Like, I'm not going to get you through the phone.
Are you going to say something with substance?
I was, but you started fucking talking over me. Anyway, race is a
Shut the
socio.
fuck up, bro.
It's all men, am I right? All right, you want me to let you get him? You want me to let you get him?
I'm gonna finish saying whatever.
You sound dummy.
Fuck, bro, you're so triggered, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I didn't even do anything.
Look at y'all, bro. This is just.
You're so triggered, bro. Let them finish.
Oh my God.
And then respond, bro. I don't understand. I don't listen. Seriously, I don't understand the crash out for real. Like, I understand why you're crashing out, right? But like, you have the power to not do that shit, bro.
You guys are just wrong.
What the fuck was that?
That was
You guys are just wrong, bro. Like at the end of the
So
day.
shut up.
You know, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree because I agree with it. I'm not a fan of how our conversation went, but I'm just gonna have to agree to disagree. I'm just like, yeah. So race is a socio-political study. Oh my fucking god! It's like, nigga, god damn. Calm down, yo.
When I said gender, y'all.
Every time, bro. Just stay on mute, young. Just stay on mute, B. Like, what are you doing? God damn,
I didn't say
yo.
it was misogynistic.
All
when I
right.
said
I
gender.
gotta get rid of you now, bro. Like, fuck, man. Jesus Christ.
I just want to expand because a lot of times we talk about race as like phenotypic, but if we really want to be fair into how race has looked over the centuries, it's really just a socio-political status, right? It was solidified.
Hold on.
Holy
If you don't shut the
Hold on.
God damn it. I can't stand rich poor, yo. On everything I love. I shouldn't have even let that nigga up. High key, bro.
I just need a wow.
Wow. He did that shit just to because he knew what he was doing.
Yeah. But a lot of times, and because we've seen it transition from the one drop rule to other things like that. But if we recognize consistently that it's a socio-political status and people can be moved in and out of that socio-political status, it better makes sense, right? I.e., one, again, my favorite example, Sarah Richter. Sarah Richter was a Black little girl who happened to inherit a land oil on her land, right? And they could not allow a Black little girl to have that much wealth. So what did they do? They made her white. Did that mean they changed her phenotype? No, they changed her socio-political status to white because they could not allow Black people to have that much wealth. And so even if like myself was to move to the top of the hierarchy, you know what I'd be deemed at that point? White. So in any fucking universe that exists, Black people can't be racist. In any fucking universe, because all that Blackness is a socio-political status at the bottom of a hierarchy. And so people can move in and out of that status assignment.
Thank you, Ari. Jeez, I'm so glad you finally got it out. God damn. Joseph Molesky. Call in, Slim. 202-999-3055. 202-999-3055. Call in, man. You talking about it requires you to buy into my made up BS? Please call. Please call. Because you also believe my shit. You do already believe my made up BS. It's not made up though. I got this shit from going to school. So, you know what I mean? Zechels?
Zach sells.
Zach sells. What you selling?
Real estate.
You selling real estate?
Full time.
Nice, man. Nice.
Thank you.
Let me get a house in McLean real quick.
And where?
Let me get a house in McLean real quick.
I'm in Massachusetts, so I'm not sure if that's going to help you at all.
It's only $4 million, man. I think you could swing it. You know how much a commission on $4 million would be, man?
No, I'm saying I'm only licensed in Massachusetts.
You only licensed? Oh, you got to be licensed in Virginia to sell me a Virginia house.
I got to be licensed.
Well, hurry up.
I don't know what their laws are in Virginia, but in Mass you have to be licensed to sell. Yeah.
Well, make it happen. Hurry up, because I need this
Okay,
bread.
I'll try. Right on it.
All right. What's up?
I guess I'm just gonna ask first and foremost, what is the definition of racism that you're using?
Damn it.
That black people can't attribute to it all.
If I told you that the only reason I believe in my definition is because I've done an analysis on social organization, how would that make you feel? Because I'll give you my definition, but I need you to know the only reason I believe in this definition is because I did the work first. I used to go off of the Oxford and Merriam-Webster definition, and then I did the work, and then I said, well, I don't think those definitions are adequate enough, and now I rely on the American Sociological Association's definition.
Okay, so that would make me feel like that's a different definition of what most people would say is the type of racism that black people can contribute to. So in that case, I'm not really sure how I'd argue it unless I know more about it. So you would have to tell me your definition based on what you're talking about.
Yeah, so the American Sociological Association's definition is racism is the structuring and maintenance of a hierarchy based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important.
And then how old is that definition?
I don't know. I don't know, but I like it.
I'm just curious because I wonder how. I know that you like it, but I'm not sure everybody likes it. And I'm not sure everybody agrees that.
I feel that it's. Oh, I don't need everybody to agree. I just need the experts to agree.
Right, but you can't. No, but that's not necessarily true because how do you know the experts aren't biased? Most of the time, experts are biased.
Well, the thing that makes them experts is work, putting the safeguards in place, doing the studies, so that they're not biased.
I don't think that that's true.
There are literally regulations in the American Sociological Association that put safeguards in your studies,
right?
That account for bias.
So they changed the definition of racism, and we're all supposed to accept it without doing any research.
Again, I don't need you to accept it because at the end of the day, the definition is like the starting point for me. Like I don't care.
All right, but you would agree that like the standard,
because what's more important
definition wouldn't apply, right?
Yeah, what's more important is analyzing the function of racism in society.
Okay, but are we talking about the function of racism, or are we talking about definitionally? Yes. Okay, right. So
inherently, when we talk about whether or not black people can be racist or who can and can't be racist, we're literally talking about the function of racism. Yes.
Well, no, I would be talking about the definition of racism. That's what I would be talking about if I tried to argue that.
I can't imagine why. Unless this is just an attempt to frame the conversation so that you can so that you can understand it. That's
no, I just think that the traditional definition of racism is good enough to which.
So let me tell you what I hear when you say that. Let me tell you what I hear when you say that. I hear if I can force racism to be this thing.
Well, that's not what I'm doing. That's what you're doing.
Hold on. And I can present some sort of authority, right? The dictionary.
What authority?
The dictionary shall be now the authority, right, on what racism is. And if I can appeal to that authority, oh, I'm so sorry, I wasn't finished. Oh, and if I can appeal to that authority, right, then it's hands down. You won't be able to disagree with me. That's what I hear when you say that.
No, aren't you doing the same thing?
I was explaining what I hear when you say.
Right, and when I hear you, when you say make that argument, I'm hearing you appeal to your authority. Like you're talking about
I'm appealing to analysis.
You're appealing to analysis, so you're appealing to an authority that you're calling an analysis, whereas I'm appealing to an authority that I call the definition
just
of
the
a word.
analysis.
All right, but that's an authority, whereas I'm appealing to.
So eventually, we're going to have to get into it. See, I tell you what, let's just have a competition to see whose definition is stronger. And we're going to have a competition to see if we can determine things, how things work, simply based on the definition. Are you ready?
Right.
Okay. What is your definition of racism?
I would go with the traditional definition, which would be, treating a particular class or race of people unjustly or unfairly just because of the color of their skin
Okay.
or their ethnicity or whatever the case may be.
Why would one treat a race of people poorly simply based on their race?
That's a good question. So, for example, I'll actually start that answer with a question. So, would you agree that a black person could treat a white person unjustly just because they're white?
I'm so sorry. This doesn't answer my question.
I said I'm going to start the answer with a question, so I'm going to tie it together. So, would you answer? So, could you concede to that point?
No, nobody treats anybody badly simply because of their race.
And says who?
You there?
Yes, it says who. So, in what world does nobody ever treat anybody badly because of their race?
Works? Yeah, literally nobody.
I don't agree with that at all.
Nobody, not even white people, treat people badly because of their race. That's
Some people have. Some people have innate.
No.
Some people have innate.
They do not.
Stereotypes and.
They do not, and your lack of curiosity is starting to give me pause.
Okay, well then explain to me how I'm wrong. That does not happen.
Yeah, people treat others badly based on what the meaning of their race is.
Okay, why is what you just said correct and why I said what I said wrong? You're just making an assertion. You're not justifying it.
So yours says, "Oh, look, that's a white person, and I'm treating them bad because they're a white person." Mine says, "Oh, look, there's a white person, and their whiteness means something to me, and I'm going to react to that meaning." They're two different things, and it's an important distinction. I do think that does happen. However, it is not racism because of the meaning.
By the traditional definition that I used, it is.
It is not racism because of the meaning.
So by my definition of racism, which is traditional, that is racism.
All right. So why would someone treat somebody poorly based on the meaning of their race?
Why would my question wasn't whether or not or why someone would. It is if they would.
No, literally, your task was to answer my question first off. You tried to skirt around it by trying to get straight into what your argument was and your leading questions. And now we're back to my question.
I was the one that asked the question.
We're back to my question. You were not. I am the original question asker.
All right.
Why would someone treat someone poorly based on the meaning of their race?
I think you have to articulate to me what the meaning of their race means for me to be able to answer that thoroughly. What does that mean?
Okay, so you don't know.
Nah, clearly not, because I don't use the same definition of racism as you do.
Then you don't belong in this conversation.
No, that's literally, you're supposed to be telling me why I'm wrong. You can't just say, hey, you don't know, so you got to get down. Otherwise,
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because of the in society.
What is racist function in society?
To maintain a hierarchy based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important in order to procure a vulnerable class of people that are easier to feed into a free and cheap labor force.
So the only version of the racism that exists is the one in which the oppressed stay oppressed.
Can you find me a different model of race or a different paradigm of race?
I can find you
just real quick before we even do that. Because by everything you've said, it makes me feel like you don't actually have the knowledge base to have this conversation. Can I ask you, what is race?
I guess. I'm not.
Shit.
I'm not sure that I really.
So you know what the definition of racism is, but you don't know what the definition of race is. Okay.
I don't know, I
don't care. Oh, and we lost both callers. Son of a gun. I should have just went straight to the callers. Son of a gun. There's no way y'all are this bad at this. That one guy, you used up your turn, man. The mouth frothing misogyny coming from you. I don't care to have you back, man. You got to be able to control yourself. in order to be here. Why debate if it's not a true debate? I don't know. I was literally talking in chat for less than 2 comments and immediately, Glass Turp, what are you talking about, man? Did you say something annoying? Because my mods are instructed to mute people that annoy them. But I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mute you. Oh, okay. Okay, you accepted the request. Glass Turp, what did you say?
I said there's a difference between racism, which is systematic, and being racist.
Okay, yeah, you probably just annoyed one of the mods.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look up the definition of
incorrect,
racism, because I agree completely with your basis that having racism is a systematic thing over a population of people, correct?
One more time?
That you do agree that being racism is a systematic oppression of a race, correct?
I believe that I find that reductive. I'm sorry. I think that it just is more fleshed out to say that racism is the structuring and maintenance of a hierarchy based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important.
Okay. I get what you're saying. So if we broke that down, right, the whole systematic concept of racism, right, that would mean that there would have to be situational instances that build up to a point where it becomes a systematic issue against a race. That being that race being racist can happen to anyone. Having racism happen to you
can't. Not if you're lower down in the hierarchy from the beginning, okay?
Sure.
Race is a classification system. Can we agree on that?
100%.
Can we agree that it's a classification system based on your phenotypical presentation?
So, yeah, skin color, for sure.
Skin color, hair texture,
right?
Eye shape, nose width, lip fullness.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we agree that those categories get ranked? I'm going to levy that the purpose of those categories
because I just
be
agreed.
ranked.
I disagreed with that in the sense that racism could be systematic, so they could be ranked in the sense that in the general concept of racism, that of Black people.
You're saying
with racism,
systematic.
right?
I think you mean systemic.
Systemic, excuse me.
Systemic would imply that there are multiple entities coming together and working for a common purpose.
Okay.
Okay. Systematic
That's what I'm meaning.
Would be how we implement it, like step 1, step 2.
I mean, both are kind of coinciding, right?
Nah, systematic
Pretty
would
much.
be the schematic of the system. Systemic would just be denoting a system.
So you're telling me, in a situational concept, right? That
just real quick, Glaster, just real quick. Zek Cells, floundering and then just repeating your initial claim that anyone can be racist. Be embarrassed. Just be embarrassed. I have some wherewithal about what you look like in front of 324 people. Okay. All right. We're back, Glass. I'm sorry about that. Glass going once, Glass going twice. Sold to the lady in the red hat. Y'all, we're gonna wrap up here after this next guest.
Yeah, I just don't understand that all masculinity is toxic. Like you saying you want people to paint their toenails, you want men to paint their nails, you want men to wear purses, you want men to have long hair, you want men to go shopping with, you know what I mean? Like you want men to wear makeup and all that shit. Like, what do you?
Just real quick, you've described Harry Styles.
Why are you trying to take a shortcut through the argument instead of going through the nuance? That's my problem.
You described Harry Styles.
You're trying to take a shortcut through the. You're trying to take and speed run the shit.
True or false?
Why are you not going through the nuance?
True or false? Did you describe Harry Styles?
If you want a yes or no, true or false, I'll say yes, true. But
Hello,
you're trying
caller?
to take a shortcut.
Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there? I can hear you. What do you want us to call you?
Leo.
Leo. Okay. Hang on. Hang tight. Okay. We'll be right with you.
Okay.
Okay, Rich Poor, do a good job here, man.
Yeah, so you want men to be weak and paint their nails and have long hair and walk around with purses and wear dresses. Like, what is your when you want feminine?
You just described Young Thug.
Why are you trying to take a shortcut? You're not going through that. You're not debunking my claim. You're providing examples, counter examples. You're providing a rare counter examples, but you're not actually going through the argument.
You just described Young Thug.
So you don't want to provide an argument. You don't want to actually give an argument. You just want to give an example.
Yeah, no, I don't want men.
You want you're just finding like one rare example. So you want men to be feminine.
You just described Prince.
Wow, you're doing everything to take a shortcut through the argument. You're not actually, see. You know what I'm trying to say. You want men to be feminine. So you want men to be feminine. Is that what you want? Wow. So you want men to wear tight clothes and high shorts and all that stuff. You want them to wear heels.
You just described me.
Dude, I'm not doing all. Dude, if you don't want to you want to take a shortcut, speed run, the easy way through the argument.
I be wearing them hoochie daddy shorts.
Wow. Okay, we're done here. We ain't got nothing to talk about then.
It's 92 degrees.
You want men need to be masculine.
It's
strong,
6
powerful.
p.m. Tuesday. It's 92 degrees. What's wrong? Okay, Leo.
Yes, sir.
What's the business?
Earlier, I remember, I think like 3 conversations ago, you were having a chat with somebody, and you were telling them that you don't believe that people.
Oh my God! It's that one guy.
Off the color of their skin. Right?
We didn't let him up. Oh, yo. This nigga don't understand consent.
People can't be racist solely based on skin?
Nah, we gotta have a talk about consent, Slim.
Can people
What's
be
it
racist
called when
solely
a
based on
motherfucker
skin?
tell you? What's it called when a motherfucker tell you they don't want to talk to you, and you find a way around it to get access to talk to them? What's that called?
Did you say that people can't be racist?
What's it called? What's it called?
Did you say that people can't be racist solely based on skin?
Hey, you freaky ass nigga. What's it called?
Did you say that?
You predator ass nigga. What's it called?
Oh, okay. You didn't
Answer
say
the
that?
question. Answer the question.
Mm.
What's it called
Yeah.
when I tell you
So you didn't say that
explicitly
you can't be prejudiced solely based on
that
skin?
I don't? And this is the thing I love about the callers. I just get to go like this, right? And then you can't interrupt. Oop, you done messed up, AA Ron. What's it called when somebody explicitly tells you that they don't want to communicate with you, and you find another avenue to get your communication through? You find a way around my denial of access. What's that called? What's that called, you freaky ass nigga?
Is that a point you made somewhere in his life? Yes or no?
What's it called?
Yeah, it speaks to the point all masculinity is
The
toxic.
simplest form of the question to answer is that.
I don't know how he managed to concede to a different topic, but he fucking did it. Check on yourself, Brody. Think about yourself. Oh, just got the brook. Goddamn. All right, y'all. Hey, we got to wrap up. All right, you got pluggables?
Book club on Saturday. We're giving away 20 books. W that. See y'all there.
W that. Let me check and see if we got any more W's. Let me check and see if we got any more W's. Y'all tip Ari too. Tip Ari. What the fuck? WWMF for saying I'm mad that I just found your TikTok. Hey, I'm glad you found me on TikTok, young. You know what you about to get. $25 donor, by the way. You know what you about to get. An air horn. Yeah. W too many thoughts for my kids ask why your logo is what it is. I'm gonna give you this air horn and then I'll explain real quick. All right. So I am an agitation propagandist. The TV represents that agitation propaganda. The skull represents the proletariat. The fire represents revolution. When we talk about pink proletariat, the flower, the rose represents liberation. Again, the skeleton, Ralph, represents the proletariat. And the flame now being behind Ralph is the revolution. So, plus I just thought it was kick ass to have a flaming TV with a flaming TV with a skull on it. You say what?
I was gonna say because the revolution won't be televised.
The revolution, literally. You get it? Get it? The revolution won't. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. All right, real quick. I gotta do this pluggable because I'm tired of specifically Petty, okay, spreading rumors that I can't beat up a kangaroo. Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that she would spread those lies about me. Okay. And so I got something I need to show y'all. I can beat up a kangaroo. People run around these streets saying that I can't, and I can, and I'm tired of people saying that I can't. So I'm going to show you all how you can find the proof. Not just find the proof, but support me in getting the truth out there. If you go to Solid Can Beat Up a Kangaroo.com, you will see the empirical evidence that Solid Can Beat Up a Kangaroo t-shirt. Okay. And on this t-shirt is empirical evidence, all right, that I can beat up a kangaroo. Look at it. Look at it. You see it? You see it? Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I can beat up a kangaroo, y'all. If you want to peruse the website and look for some other stuff, copy some other. Look at Damn Lobos. Damn Lobos.
Also, listen, I know we're heading towards the end of summer, going into fall. It's almost hoodie season, and they got sweaters on there. I got my sweater. It's so soft.
Yeah, W the hoodies, W the sweater. Oh, wait, you got a cardigans, cuz?
No, I got a crew neck.
Oh, you got a crew neck. Oh, W the crew neck. Oh, that's right. You got the flagship crew neck.
Yep, with the leopard print.
The leopard print. W that. Let's go. Wait, real quick. Let's go look at the leopard print crew neck here. Hold on. Here it is, right here. Where are we? Yeah, flagship crew neck right here. Yeah, comfortable ass crew neck.
It's super soft. I got it. And I got it super big, so it fits like a kind of giant dress. It's so soft.
W that. W being stylish and shit. Look at this. Look at this gender non-conforming motherfucker right here. Fucking love this motherfucker right here. Yeah, y'all. Go. Goddamn. Uh-oh. It's a tornado. Ari, you got pluggables? You already said book club, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. All right. Don't forget to hit up Ari Book Club and send Ari some tips so that they could get their fucking books out, young. You hear me? You hear me? All right. Let's wrap it up because the Wiz on her way home, and I want to make sure everything is cool because we on a tornado watch. All power to all the people except for Ralph. Do something good for your neighbor. Ubuntu. Viva la raza. Kachi kapshida. Throw more bricks.
Bye.
Peace. Solid can beat up a kangaroo. Listen, I know it's super hot outside, okay? I know it's super hot outside, but yes, because sweater weather is right around the corner. Sweater weather is right around the corner. Don't forget. Before I shut down, make sure you're liking. Make sure you're liking, okay? Like it real quick, because like the live YouTube, because I'm on my way to shut it down.